Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us on this lovely Tuesday evening for a public stream where members can talk.
Yeah.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, members only chat.
Yeah, members only chat. That's how we describe it.
Silenced the masses.
We have silenced the grey names. Yeah. We have definitely silenced them this week, and they will not be here unless you guys allow them to be here. Which we'll get to.
We're gatekeeping the channel.
We're full gatekeeping on a Tuesday night, just for you guys. So tonight we have got a Tempest of War game. To myself.
Oh, have I got the cards out?
And Jojo. Wouldn't want to be professional, we'll get them out in a minute. So we've got a Tempest of War game, 2,000 points. It will be a battle of the big tank versus the big tank. As we've got, I've brought the Votan tonight. Nearly forgot my whole army. Against Astra Militarum, big boy.
Yeah.
Isn't it, Jojo?
Am I the big boy? Is that what you implying?
Yeah, you're the big boy.
Right. Fat on television.
So
Yeah, he did, yeah. Basically.
I did just call you that. Thank you, Joe. Right. So as you've just seen pop up on the bottom, make sure you like the stream. You've already got probably subscribed because percentages say that most are subscribed.
34.6% when last checked. Brom, I'm currently not subscribed.
34.6%.
Yeah.
There's a few more of you out there that can click the subscribe.
A third of you.
Yeah.
A third of them.
No, 2/3.
No.
And then the bell, so that you can get notifications of when we go live and drop videos, etc., etc. If you're a member, which you are, make sure that you go and, or at least those are commenting, go and join Discord. Discord is a lovely community. You get notifications of when we go live again in all sorts of varying ways, but you can also sort of interact with each other. The community is a massive part of the channel, and you lot are all legends. Okay. So tonight we have to bring a bit of attention to the two main channel sponsors. First one being Siege Studios. They are our painting studio. They have painted 1,000 Suns that Paddy has run recently. They are amazing. They are top class. They are a little bit expensive from what you will think, but you get what you pay for. And you get good when you pay a lot. And you do pay a lot, but you get really good. And yeah, so full
And they've
full
done 1/3 of our Black Templars.
They
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to send some more Black Templars off to them soon.
Yeah.
But they're very pretty.
Yes.
Even Joe was impressed with black on the Black Templars.
They are quite good. I think I could probably duplicate the paint job with practice, but it would take me longer than my normal speed.
And then obviously if you are going to send models to Siege Studios to paint up for you, you want to get them from our other main channel sponsor, Element Games. They are a hobby house place for models and things. If you go down into the description below, there is a link. It will drop a cookie. That cookie will then sit in your browser and tell them that you came from us. And when you do that, we get a kickback. We also then go up the ladder and become top of the championship for the affiliate links.
Yeah, we want to be the
where we
highest
want to be.
affiliate. Yeah.
We like to win. You like to win.
Yeah.
Therefore, this is a great
And
partnership.
you help us by doing what you're doing already. Like you buy models, and we get a little bit of kickback. So you're already doing. You just got to follow that link. Just don't go to anyone else's link.
Just our link.
Just only our link, please.
So as I mentioned earlier, myself versus Joe, Liam behind the deck, doing buttons and pressing and stuff.
He was waiting for you to say something. Did you see that?
Well, normally you do.
Hang in there.
Yeah, no, you're good. So
Brom.
you're commander, chief, and commander
Yeah.
of tonight, pressing buttons and stuff, and I'm sure taking over at some point as we stray off down the line.
Chat's loving the energy of your intro today, Brom.
Are they?
Yeah, he really did.
It's a bit wild. I haven't done one for a while. So
Guy says, has Brom had some of Liam's energy drinks?
not yet.
Yeah.
In a minute.
Brom is really energetic, says Carl.
Yeah.
Hey, chat, Brom must have drunk something, says Matty. See, there's a few people.
Yeah.
They love
Good.
it.
Yeah. Well, that's.
We love to see it.
I'm just on the high before the low that might come later, unless I beat Joe again, and then I'm going to be on a super high.
Well,
but
yeah.
no spoilers.
There is, yeah.
He's after the triple.
You're going to have the triumvirate if you beat him tonight as well.
Oh, yeah.
With a hat trick.
Oh, yeah.
A hat trick.
So the mission tonight, Tempest of War.
It is a Tempest of War mission, Brom, you are correct. It's a classic Tempest of War mission, actually. So take and hold is our primary mission. So 5 points in each command phase for holding 1, 5 points for holding 2, and 5 points for holding more than your opponent. If you are going second, you score at the end of your turn in the 5th battle round. Otherwise, it's always in your command phase. Your mission rule is Vox static, which is actually really nice because Joe's got a couple of vanquishers. You've got your big Votan gunboat, and one of the things I hate the most is when people go, just re-roll it for a CP. Well, if you do that, Brom, it'll cost you 2 CP tonight.
Oh, wow.
And
Well, that would be
have-
fine. It would be totally worth it.
And you have the search and destroy deployment map. If we look in the player's hands right now, they have a deck of 20 secondary cards each. Those 20 secondary cards, they will draw up to 3 in each command phase to a maximum of 3. So if they've already discarded or achieved 1 and they have 2, they'll draw another one to get up to 3. They can choose to discard with a single command point stratagem called New Orders and then have an immediate redraw. You can use that once per command phase, obviously, and you have to try and score whatever the requirement the card gives you. You have to try and achieve that requirement, right? So there is 20 cards, they're maximum 5 points each. Some of them have other not abilities, some of them have other conditions where if you can't do the full 5 points, there's ways of scoring 2 points, for example.
Yep.
With 20 cards at 5 points each, you've got a maximum secondary score of
45.
100 strictly.
No, it's limited.
But it's capped at 45.
Yeah, it's 100 down to 45.
Capped at 45 for your primary, at 10 points for being painted, both of you. So 100 points available per player. Card management is important because you can just do 2 a turn every turn and still max you 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, excited. I still love Tempest.
I think there's definitely a place for it. I know we've been popping out some competitive games, which have been quite a lot of fun actually, along with the boarding action. But there is a place to play Tempest.
I think it's fun.
And it's here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Before we jump into lists very, very quickly, big shout out Chaotic Failure, gifted 10 already. He's already beat the Liam and Joe show. Just going to cancel the Liam and Joe show, Joe, to be honest with you.
I like the Liam and Joe show.
I know you like it.
Do you think it would get
the
more?
only reason why I haven't cancelled it is because you like it.
Do you,
honestly.
do you think it would get more in the way of like hits and interaction if it was the Joe and Liam show?
Probably.
A big thank you, Mandy, who has already sent a nice big colourful postcard in and said, where did these big buildings come from? Did Joe paint them too? No, he didn't. So, if you put your hands on the big buildings, Joe, these are all from GameMat.eu, right? The plastic stuff is all from Games Workshop. The cream containers in the middle are from urbanmats.com, and the roads were custom made by
A man in a shed.
Shed
yes.
Man.
Oh shit, I can't remember his
Sheldon.
name. I'm going to feel
Frank.
bad, I can't remember his name. Okay.
We'll come back to you.
The game mat stuff is functional. It's not the paint
No.
job is black with dry brush.
Yeah. And
I mean, yeah.
the only like the major annoyance that I have personally is when you go zooming in on one, which we may do a bit. Probably could do it now.
We do.
Turn it round. You can kind of make out at the bottom here, you've got some lumps and bumps, which is all part of the scenery, but it means that standing models in it can be a bit of a pain. So it's more aesthetic than functional.
I
Really?
also don't like the fact, if I'm honest, right, that the building lip is basically the height of a guardsman.
Yeah.
It is the height of a Votan.
They would almost work better if they were built into a static table, because then
Yeah.
you could lower them down a bit.
Yeah.
Which would be nice. Puts a bit. If there was a bit more rubble to even it out, drop them a bit. But they are, one thing I do like about these over other bit plastic kits, like the GW ones, for instance, as well, and like, especially MDF, is they're thick
They are thick.
with 2 C's thick, because they're actually the thickness of what bricks would be. I think. Whereas a lot of plastic terrain and wood terrain is incredibly thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So thank you again, Chaotic Failure. You've brought some more grey names into the conversation. That's the way to get them in. That's the only way they get in.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Well, it's not the only way. They can buy their own memberships. We don't have to give them, but
People that are watching can.
See, anyway,
choose to
you
become a
guys
member.
can make them get in.
Yeah.
yeah,
They can get in themselves.
You're forcing them in with a crowbar.
Anyway.
So my list. So tonight, as I said, I've got the Votan. I've brought the conglomerate, the Weimar conglomerate, which gives my models with 2+ armor save a 4+ invuln. I get a natural 5+ invuln, and I get an extra 4 inches because everyone loves a good 4 inches extra, which is amazing. And when in half range, I get an extra AP because. Why not have 3 or 4 different extra abilities you get with your...
We need to start doing those photos with a bipod, I think, or a tripod.
Why?
So it's all in focus then.
The focus got nothing to do with the
No.
tripod, it's to do with the depth of field.
Yeah.
We need more fields with depth.
So
And you only get that extra AP, by the way, if the thing that you're within half range of has a judgment token on it.
Roger that.
Yes.
Yeah,
you'll keep an eye on
that's the
Brom.
thing. Yeah.
Cheaty Brom.
What are you on about? I definitely roll the right number of dice every time, Joe.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I brought Hi Carl tonight. He is the warlord. He is a big bad boss, and he's high on his high Carl abilities. We've also brought the Master of Bonkiness, which is the tech marine basically of the Votan. He can allow them to ignore a wound damage completely.
Yeah, when you choose.
When I choose. He's probably going to be standing next to the big ass tank in the backfield, because why not give the big target at the background a bit of extra help? He can also add back in 4 extra wounds every turn.
It's going to be
because he's got a couple of drones that can fly around next to him and ups his ante. And then we've got the big man himself, the you jump, and he's got the Exactor. And all the relic-y stuff that makes him the boss. He is going to punch a tank in the face.
So does he have the Warlord trait as well?
Yes.
Okay.
the proper one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that makes him good.
Yeah.
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 And if I didn't put it on the thing, then that's what he's got.
Yeah.
Because he always does. That's the only way to take him. Makes him good.
Exactor and the Warlord trait, which is like Warrior Lodge or something. So he can reroll all wounds and he ignores things that ignore things that ignore wounds.
Yeah. So it's 3 plus D3 damage, and if he wounds on a 6, it's just straight to mortals.
D3 plus 3 more wounds, isn't it?
Yeah, and ends. So it's proper boss. Proper boss. We then move into the 3 mandatory choices, which are my troops, 2 with iron blasters and 1 with bolt guns. They're okay. They're pretty good. They got a medipack in each one. They got a big Magna rail in each.
A big lass.
Yeah, big lass in each one.
Yeah.
I don't have the scanners points mean prizes, which means you can get light cover, Joe.
Yeah?
Yeah. We then move into the elites. I've got a 5-man squad of berserks. They're a pretty boss. I like them. We need more of them, Joe.
We do.
Start
15
painting.
more.
We've then got we've then got 2 squads of the bikes, the floaty bikes. They're amazing. The pioneers. They've got their pre-game move. They've got a rotary cannon each. We then go into Sagittars. 2 Sagittars. We don't have the beam weapons on them. Points mean prizes, and I haven't got enough prizes. So we've got missiles. The L7 and the missiles are all come as one. We're pretty sure. Although our codex doesn't say that.
Yeah, that's weird, that
So
one.
it's very weird. But we have Battlescribe says it does.
Yeah,
the Warhammer app says it does.
So they come with the Hylas Beam Weapons team, and then Warhammer app and Battlescribe both say that if you swap it for the L7, you get the L7 plus the Sagittar missile launcher.
Correcto.
But the Codex doesn't show me that anywhere.
But the
Did
model
not.
has it.
Yeah, so the Codex actually tells me that you can swap it in for an L7 or a Sagittar missile launcher. But you can run both apparently. But I don't know where they've corrected it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Dazed and confused.
The only other thing is moving into heavy support. We've got the Thunderkin with beam weapons and the Land Fortress.
Mr.
The Land
Mr.
Fortress with the beams.
Oh, Chumbawamba.
All the beams and the free thing that I can give him to give him water wounds in addition, because I can pay that every time for free.
Yeah.
For free.
That comes from your magic medic man.
I do get it from the Magic Mediman man.
Yeah.
No, it's the Magic Bonker man. I call him the Tech Marine.
That's what, yeah. The tech.
He's not
Yeah.
actually a Tech Marine.
The tech dwarf.
Yeah, any war gear strat you can
Any
you
war
can
gear
use for not like you can't use like 3 in a row.
No, it's
But
the
you can
first
choose
time.
to use
Yeah.
one war gear strat for no TP.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the army. We'll see how it does.
It'll be alright.
It'll be alright. It's going to roll some stuff. I get my judgment tokens, and I can be all judgy on you.
Yeah, all judgment all the time.
See, Soup says it's in the Minotaur field points and the FAQ. We read the FAQ before we went live.
Couldn't see it.
It's not in the FAQ. I'll check the Minotaur field manual now.
Yeah, but thank you. Because we do think it's right,
Yes.
and I do want to fire at both of them.
No, so it is
gonna find
right,
both.
but I just can't find. I know I heard it somewhere as well. I just can't fucking find it because they've got 2 different download sections and multiple different sheets and multiple different downloads. It's almost like currently it's a bag of wank.
Yeah. The Berserks have the concussion mauls. That's quite important. They're flat
Why don't
3.
you like using the models that we have supplied you with?
I like them. I think they're amazingly painted, Jay. And I think they look cool.
But the axes are better though, aren't they?
The Axe's got 2 profiles. It's really useful. for being adaptive. So you've got one that doubles the amount of attacks per model and counts as 1 damage, or a flat 2 damage with the normal one. Or you go concussion mauls.
Which do?
Which means it's double your strength, so strength 10, -3, flat 3 damage. They're pretty useful.
They're -1 to hit though.
They're -1 to hit, but you then pay a CP and make sure that you can re-roll the hit.
So it definitely is in the Miniature and Field Manual, by the way.
Okay, perfect.
So we're good. Anyway,
Nice one.
Someone said, is it Great Arthurian League? No, it's the Weimar conglomerate.
Weimar.
You ready, Joe? You ready, Joe?
Yarp.
You ready?
Yarp.
Boom.
Boom. Guard. Done.
Yeah.
So it is Arcs of,
Barry McBarrison.
it is Arcs of Oman detachment, and I've got the compulsory heavy supports slot.
Sweet.
Right.
Sweet.
Yeah. So leading the charge is Lord Polar McVarious or Lord Solar Leonidas.
Yeah.
And he's the warlord. I have then got the Cadian Castellan, who's got the superior training warlord traits, which basically means that she can issue other orders. I'm probably going to have her issuing tank orders, don't you know? Makes sense?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's what she's doing. And then I've got a command squad. And that's an Arcadian command squad. I have then got 2 units of Cadian shock troopers. I have then got 2 units of 10 Catarkin. One's got the Barbican's Key relic, which allows them to redeploy.
Yep.
Which is very, 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 very good. I have then got a Commissar Ken. I have got 2 fast attack slots, which have got armoured sentinels with las cannons and the chainsaw, buzzsaw thingy mabibs.
Joe, why do you like using models that we haven't got painted?
Well, no, they are painted.
But they don't have chainsaws.
I mean, they don't have the chainsaws on them. He's got a point.
He has got a giant.
Hashtag back at you.
But they've got feet.
They have got feet.
And the feet are representative of the chainsaws.
It would be worse if you were running them as sentinels.
And then I've got 4 Lehman Russes, 2 Vanquishers, and 2 Plasmacutioners, which are lovely, lovely, lovely jubblies. I've got a heavy weapon squad with 3 heavy bolters in. And then I've got the new Thick Daddy tank, the Rogan Josh.
Mr. the Rogan Josh.
Yeah. Which has got the oppressor cannon on it.
I think it's going to be oppressive.
I think it might be oppressive. I think it might do quite well in this one.
Yeah.
Because he's a battle tank, right? Lord Polar McBarious can tell him to reroll all hits.
Do you know what toughness he is, Brom?
I'm not 8.
9.
Yeah.
9.
It'll be fine.
It'll be all right on the night, as they say.
Yeah. Judge. I'm just going to judge all over him.
It's strength 10 -3, flat 4 damage.
So basically, I just need to get all the judging on because I'm never going to wound you.
I don't know how I feel about the Rogan Josh yet. Obviously, I'm gonna play with him and see how he does.
Do you know how I feel? I feel like he is the right size. Like,
So he's the size of what a Lehman Rush should be.
I have slightly hamstrung Joe,
Have you?
simply because the way I build my guard, I don't use plasma, melter, or any of that nonsense. Right? I don't use any of that modern, that futuristic weaponry. I take
in
las
this
guns.
futuristic game.
I take las guns as normal rifles.
Yeah.
I take battle cannons, vanquisher cannons, and demolisher cannons because I can map them all to World War II tanks. And so his Rogan Josh doesn't have any of the melters or multi-melters on them. So he's a Boggo Lehman Russ with the oppressor cannon. That's it.
But he's got 16, 17 wounds with
You've got a big cannon in the front.
That's,
yeah.
that's a demolisher type cannon.
Yeah,
It's still mappable to every normal day tanks.
exactly. But it's still an absolute artillery piece
Yeah.
rolling.
What's the other one? The suppressor cannon.
Yeah. The pulverizer.
That's the one.
Pulverizer, yeah.
Yeah.
The oppressor and it's the oppressor and the pulverizer.
Yeah.
I think he's going to surprise you, Joe. I think you're going to want to run him more often.
Yeah.
I'll be
I'll
honest.
be shook.
I think you're going to want to run
Very
2.
Anyway, it's not a chat show, it's a game show.
It is.
We roll a dice now. I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 6.
Leagues of Votan, turn 1.
Ran
Okay.
by the Lords of Slowtown.
Now, just so you guys know, we do use the Arcs of Omen rules even when we're playing Tempest. We just basically try and use the latest rules all the time. So both players will gain a CP in the command phase, and Brom's going to draw some cards for me and tell me what they are.
Which is before I move. Before my pre-game move.
Yes.
No, your pre-game move is before your cards.
It is. It's important, isn't it?
Because otherwise you could pre-game move after knowing your cards and have an advantage.
So both units get to do it.
Yes, Joe. It is a free movement of my 12 inches, which is good. I am going to pre-game move, which was... Ciao! I went too far, Joe.
Have you just broken that tape measure?
No, it's basically you just got to leave it out.
Leave
We're going to go in there.
Anyway, jumping back into chat whilst Brom's doing his pre-game move. Thank you, Dave B. He says, Mighty Joe, why has Liam not got you the big cranes from Element Games yet? You need them.
The big cranes would be cool. But the problem is with the big cranes on this table, they would sit about here. So
I mean, yeah.
you wouldn't really be able to see it. So I've got the little plastic cranes from Games Workshop, which I need to both build and paint.
Yes. I mean, you've got a lot to build and paint, though. And Brom keeps using the wrong models, so you've probably got to make one of them as well.
Yeah, well, a little bit, probably. And then we could get almost over there. That's obscuring, isn't it, Jojo?
That is, yeah.
Yeah, so you'd have to come back round and get me. So we'll go to here, on the edge. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll draw some cards, because we can always come back.
Yeah,
All right.
you can.
Secure no man's land. Excellent.
Can you do that turn one?
Yes. It does say that, doesn't it?
Overwhelming firepower.
Okay.
Kill 3 things. And deploy teleport Malomas.
What's
That's not good for me. That last one.
secure no man's land?
But, as Liam said, you only have to do 2 a turn. And we'll just ditch the other one.
These are these are still on secondaries from the last time we played competitively. Secure no man's land, overwhelming firepower, and
Deploy teleport homers,
deploy teleport homers. Thank you.
Well, a
Mr.
homer,
Brom.
to be fair.
So it looks like this for Brom. Secure no man's land. Control 2 or more objectives in no man's land. Overwhelming firepower. Destroy 3 enemy units with range attacks. And then deploy teleport homer. You have to do an action wholly within his deployment zone, which is going to be interesting.
Wholly within there.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, that one, Brom, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think it's going to be tough. Tough. So, Jojo, I'm going to start shuffling. Every day we're shuffling.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I'm just playing with mic settings because we're somehow retardedly quiet compared to Brom.
That's because Brom's amazing.
Talk to me, Joe.
Hello, 1, 2, 3.
I think you're a bit louder now.
Liam.
Yeah.
This guy's fucking book on the table again.
I know. Yeah. I mean, we've got shelves everywhere, and he puts it on the table the whole time.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Right. Okay.
Just give me.
That's a nice clean picture, isn't it?
It's very clean. I like the fact that he has his sound effects for his bikes. Anyway, back into chat. Thank you, Essen, for gifting a membership. You're a hero. What a legend. Mandy then super chats and says, okay, now I see that Gothic Ruin set. The Fallout Zone set doesn't have the height issue. I like their stuff, and you can repaint it if you want to.
You can.
You can.
What I would do if you repaint it is probably cover it in some kind of lacquer, like clear lacquer. Go to Halfords, buy the clear lacquer spray once you've painted it, which will seal it, nicely seal it, but also protect it, and then go over the top of it with a matte varnish to get rid of the sheen. But it means that it won't chip or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, that way.
Thank you, Mandy. Anyway, Soups, thank you. Hi, guys. Just want to make sure I have this right. The Rogan Josh is bigger than the Lehman Madras, but smaller than the Biryani blade.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. You're spot on there, Soups.
Obviously, can't see through that.
I can't see through that.
As in, I can't see.
But if you can see through it, I can see through it.
Obviously. Yeah.
All right.
Roger.
Roger.
Yeah.
How's it set? Like, I feel like me and you are really echoey, Joe, and Brom's just nice and clear, and I don't know why.
Lack of beard.
It might be. Mine's like under my beard at the moment. Hello.
Oh, that's too loud.
Hello.
Is it?
1, 2, 3. Shamalama boo boo.
I mean, yeah, you sound alright.
Farts.
I like your voice.
I think there was a range issue, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel there was a range issue on that fortress.
The Fortress of Solitude.
Have you had that book at home for 2 months?
Yeah.
But I've been
And you
reading...
got like 5 data sheets?
I might take it home with me tonight.
Yeah. Joe's getting interested in Votan as well.
Good.
I'm a hipster. I won't like them until they're done. until Games Workshop nerfed them into the ground.
I'm around there. Winner. So, I think that
Yeah.
might be it. I don't think I can see.
Okay, William says he can't hear any echo. Maybe it's just me being super fussy.
It might be.
I'm very fussy.
You might have an echo based on the fact that obviously we'll be picking up each other's mics.
Yeah,
and then
but
you're in the room.
But
with
Brom
your
sounds
headphones.
clear. That's the problem. That would be fine if it was everybody's.
Brom is the problem.
Brom is a problem.
Brom's not a problem.
No,
Yeah.
you are the problem.
You are the problem.
I'm the problem, am I? Yeah. Good to that.
I do like how the Rogue and Josh looks on the table, though. It does look very nice. Excuse me, Brom.
I actually love that tank, Joe. Like, I actually love that tank. I know a lot of people didn't love it when it first came out, and a lot of people said it looked silly. I adore that tank.
The thing is, though, it doesn't match the old guard tank aesthetic, but it does match the new guard aesthetic, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Like, it matches the new Cadian infantry very, very well, and like the new Sentinels and stuff. They all fits together as a consistent army. Even the Karsakin.
Good.
Oh, look at that! That is nice, doesn't it?
I think it looks nice.
Yeah. I think it can. So it can.
Mandy says no echo, Lee. It might be your old age acting up. I mean, it's possible. It is possible.
What are you doing, Brom?
So, Hi Carl gave this unit here. There's only one magma rail in it that's going to get the benefit of the rerolls. Excuse me. The Sagitar.
You only get who gets the benefit of the rerolls?
The whole unit does, but everything's out of range except for that one gun.
Oh.
And because I'm in cover.
Oh yeah.
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 So I'm
I'm
here.
picking
but
up what
I'm
you
not
put it
here.
down.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, excuse me. So I've put him in range. I've got one gun. I'm going to shoot that. Not a lot is in actual line of sight. We've got some shots down here into that unit there. Okay, from this thing, but only one gun.
One gun.
It's a big gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Missiles from this can hit that as well. That unit. So we'll do that first. The other one, I'm kind of biding my time.
Yeah.
A little bit. We'll put the other one back here. In here. Out of sight, out of mind for you. And then I can always zoom that way if I need to.
I like it.
Yeah, or zoom this way. So that's it. I've hidden them. Shouldn't be able to see them. They're hidden out of the way, behind everything. Shouldn't be able to get to them. And that's it, basically.
You done, are you?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Finito.
I'm into the shooting. Just got the big magma rail, and I've dropped a die.
Going to fire liquid hot magma.
I'm going to fire that down there
Yeah.
on a tree.
Do you not hit on a 2?
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
It would have been a 2.
Because you get to give it +1 to hit from
I
your
do.
tech priest man. That's
But
what you meant to say.
On the
That's
big
what I
tank.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can 2 CP re-roll it.
Not to kill a sentinel.
It will delete a sentinel though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's no denying that. What's the damage like? 9 plus.
Well, it also depends, because if he just hits and then rolls a 6 to wound, damage spills over as well.
True.
That means there's a chance that could go awesomely well.
I mean, it's not.
Well,
but
no, because
it's
it will
good.
only kill one, because the max it can do is 12 damage.
Yeah, so it can kill one and nearly kill
Maul
the
other one, yeah.
I'm not going to fire anything.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to fire the Sagitar
Yeah.
downrange into this unit.
Okay.
Okay, so you get 2 shots from the missiles.
I'm going to spend a CP to pop smoke. -1 to hit.
So fours.
Meh.
1, 3. Sorry,
Strength 10, Joe. This
Strength
myself.
10.
So a 3. It's not going well, Brom.
It's not. And then I've got the 1 L7.
Yeah, if you're not going to do the frag round yet, you hit.
Hit.
Strength 9.
So
Threes.
wounds. Minus
-2.
Minus 2,
a
3
5.
damage.
How much damage?
D6.
There's a D6 with it. 3.
It's down to 4.
Okay. Magma rail from the guys in front.
Into the same unit?
Yeah, same unit. I can't see anything else, Jojo. Go! Hits.
Hits.
Go! Wounds go straight through.
Does it? What's his minus?
-3.
It's minus something.
It is minus.
I don't know. I haven't had the book here for a couple of months, Joe. So
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
So if it's
I did
minus
have the
3,
book.
okay, 6 up save.
I'm checking.
It goes
But it
through.
doesn't matter though.
How much Damagio?
It was
D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3.
So 4, so it's dead. Does it explode? No.
Sweet. I'm glad I didn't have to roll that. Yeah, it's -4 actually. You didn't even get a save.
My little antennae.
Yeah. Wow. Win-win.
Elijah says, I just wanted to pet Joe's beard. And then Carl of Hodges says, if you super chat a red postcard, you are entered into a draw to pet Joe for 1 hour, which I can confirm is true. Because I was like, what's a red postcard? That's when the super chats get to £100 or more for a single super chat.
I do that.
Quite frankly, if it's that high, you can do what you want with Joe.
You have to feed me though.
Like feeding the pony.
For an hour, yeah.
Yeah, show the people feeding the pony.
Not a consistent. You got to feed. Yeah, that's how you feed a pony, or a donkey, or a giraffe. You know, or an elephant.
Brilliant.
But
So you done, Brom?
That is me done.
Have you done any of your secondary
I have secured
objectives?
No Man's Land.
You have secured no
I am
man's land.
ditching.
are you holding this
The
objective?
boy.
Are you? Because that looks a lot
Not
more
that one.
than,
The other
looks a lot
side,
more
mate.
than 3
I'm
inches.
outside out 3 in there.
If you went there, you would.
Yeah, but then you'd be able to see me.
I would, and then I'd shoot you to death.
So we're done, yeah?
Yeah, I haven't killed. I've got to kill a unit, don't I? It's for the overwhelming firepower.
Yes, you do, units, yes.
So that's a negative Ghost Rider.
So that's us done. Joe, turn 1. Both going to CP. Brom to 5. Joe to 4. Joe, can you pull some secondary cards for me, pretty please, you pretty beautiful human?
Do you want to split the deck?
Oh, he doesn't trust you, look.
Yeah.
Doesn't trust you, no trust.
There you go.
I trust him.
Card number 1. Capture enemy outpost.
That's a problem.
Thanks, Brom. Behind enemy lines. Brom.
Wow.
Overwhelming firepower.
You won that one.
There we go.
I mean, you
Right.
got the bad ones out early, Joe,
Yeah.
right?
So we're going to assume that I'm going to fail those. I'm going to put those in the pile.
You're
So
not going to
chat,
ditch.
it looks like this chat. Capture enemy outpost, he has to control the objective marker in his opponent's deployment zone. Behind enemy lines, get 2 or more units wholly within your opponent's deployment zone, and then destroy 3 units with shooting from overwhelming firepower, much like Mr. the Brom. Into top down, straight back into chat.
So Lord Polar's going to give this big boy reroll all hits
Yeah, because he can.
because he can.
Stupid.
Um,
Does he have
Yeah.
2s though? Naturally.
no, he hasn't 3.
It's just a turret
Okay.
weapon, just normal turret weapon.
And then he's going to tell him to double his blast output. So you double the number of models in the unit for the purposes of blast. And then that will go on to no one else. And then he's going to tell the plasma to reroll 1s, which will then bunch onto that plasma man there.
Yeah, okay.
And then
And then...
we will tell the Kassakin. No, we'll tell this unit here to move.
Okay.
And then she will tell them to tell the vehicles to take aim, and then it'll go on to them as well. And then this unit here will do take aim on them. Why not? Done.
Happy?
Ish.
Into some moving then, Joe. Thank you. I think Mandy. I really always think about Mandy telling me that I'm old again. Thank you, Dave. Do you think Guard will get nerfed? If so, what? I don't see them currently walking events at the moment. They're doing well. They're a strong faction. They're probably A tier. I think you may see things like inflexible command might change slightly. I'll be honest and say that I was very surprised when the FAQ dropped that they didn't change the mortal wound output on overcharged last cells. I am expecting to see that change at some point in the near future to a maximum of 6 mortal wounds per unit using the stratagem, no matter how many units they target, a maximum of 6. I think that's probably an expected change. I think Joe probably agrees that's an expected change.
That needs to change.
Yeah. So I think that will happen. Otherwise, maybe some points tweaks here and there. I don't see them being nerfed that hard. I think they're going to continue to function pretty similarly to how they do right now. Like I said, overcharged last fusels will change. I think inflexible command might become slightly harder to achieve because at the moment it's probably too easy to achieve. And that's probably about it. That's all I'm kind of expecting right now. But yeah, the casts are currently a problem. which is because, and part of it's like Scions have access to the same stratagem, but they're not as bad because they don't also have Born Soldiers.
No.
So Scions don't get Regimental Doctrines, so they don't get Born Soldiers. So the thing that makes Karsakin so broken is you spend 1 CP for Born Soldiers to go off on a 5+, and you spend 1 CP for Overcharge Last Fusils. Every 5+ to hit it automatically wounds and counts as a 6, which means it does a mortal wound in addition. Now with Scions, you don't get Overcharge, you don't get Born Soldiers, so you don't have any opportunity of doing the auto hit counts as a 6 to wound and guaranteeing your mortal wound stuff. So. It's just Karsakin that's the issue. So I don't know. I don't know how exactly they fix it. I would anticipate they'll just say no more than 6 mortal wounds, and that probably fixes it. To be fair,
I think that's what it needs to be, really.
What do you think, Joe? Do you think limited to no more than 6 mortal wounds fixes that problem, or do you think it's still a problem?
I think limited to 6 mortal wounds to 1 unit, or just the max. You have a maximum.
How do you pick?
No, you just have it does a maximum of 6 mortal wounds done. It doesn't matter if you split fire. You can do 3 to 1 unit and 3 to another, or you can choose to do all 6 on one and then.
Yeah. What do you mean? How do you?
So at that point, how do you pick? Do you just go? Like at the moment, it's on each unit.
Yeah.
That's the target.
Yeah.
So that's nice and easy. That's. Did I roll well? Did it do 6 mortal wounds? If you do it the other way and you get to pick, how do you pick whether it's 3 and 3?
Well, you don't. So the answer very simplistically is you don't pick. So if you target unit number 1, so if you drop your Scions in and not your Scions in, so your Karsakin in, you can do a maximum of 6 mortal wounds, and you're picking 2 units to shoot at. You want to pick the one that you want to do the mortal wounds to and roll those dice first. Because if you roll all the 6s and you do 6 mortal wounds, you've run out then.
Yeah, so it's on use, isn't it?
So you can't roll both pools of dice and say, well, those 3 6s are on that unit and those 3 6s are on that unit. Yeah. You'd have to either that or you end up slow rolling. Yeah. And what you'd have to do then is you'd have to roll each attack independently, like the core rulebook tells you to see when the mortal wounds occur, which no one wants to do. When
you've done enough to 1 unit, you then start rolling the other
against the other unit, and then you come back. And you do it on a model basis, which is messy, and no one wants to do that.
I've moved.
No one wants that, Joe.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to shoot a las cannon at that now.
Okay. Is there point? Is there any point?
I've hit you.
You've not wounded.
I haven't wounded you. I've vanquished you.
Do you want to re-roll it? Oh no, you can't.
Easy.
Well, I can. I've hit you with. I've wounded you.
What? Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah.
It goes through. You don't get. Well, you get a 6-up save.
Does he?
Doesn't matter.
-4, I think the vanquisher, isn't it? Or -5. You don't get a save at all.
No.
So it does. You're going to do all the minus damage, but you still take D3 mortal wounds.
Go away.
Just the 1.
Okay.
There we go.
That's fair.
Oh, so he damage zeroed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe's favourite rule.
And go away.
Go away.
Donk.
And then Ovanyar, the big boy can't shoot you, but the plasma executioner can shoot.
It was all from the same tank, wasn't it?
We'll shoot at the Sagittars. The big boy can't
plasma.
shoot because you can't see. So the plasma guy's going to shoot you.
This Sagittar, yeah.
Yeah, so it's D6 plus 3.
Sweet.
So 5 plus 3.
I'm only toughness weak.
So I'm overcharging. So I'm hitting you on 3s.
Come on ones.
Re-rolling 1s. There we go. So that
nice.
auto wounds. Boop. And strength. It's 3s to wound anyway, isn't it? So just the 2 wounds.
Wow, Joe.
So it's 2 on your invuln.
You've got my World Eaters dice.
1 pass, 1 fail.
So it's just 3 damage.
Okay.
And then he has got a heavy bolter. Chug, 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 chug.
I'll look at what the wounds are.
1 hit.
Sorry, yeah.
No wounds. Done. And then I'm going to do a charge phase now.
Nah.
Charging some sentinels into your bicyclettes.
What about the oppressor cannon?
He can't see the Sagittar.
Are you sure? Because I can see it from here, Joe.
But can the tank see it?
Yes.
From shaking his head.
Like, hang on.
No!
Shouldn't be able to see it.
I'm going to go to top down. I don't know where my whippy sticks have gone, Joe.
It was there.
Your whippy sticks?
My whippy sticks.
Did you have whippy sticks, did you?
Yeah.
It was in there.
So he can draw a line.
It was on there.
Through here, like that. And if we keep going this way with this said line, he comes all the way down to the front wheel of that Sagittar.
He can see.
Go and have a look, Joe. You can definitely see.
Oh, I can see that Sagittar.
You can definitely see that Sagittar.
All right, then. So I get D6 plus 3.
It looks like a bit of rubble. It's not a Sagittar wheel.
3s.
That was a mistake. Mistakes were made, Joe.
They were. I have auto wounded it twice.
Holy jeez.
I wound it on 3s.
Yeah.
Whoop. There's 5 invulnerable saves.
5/5 ups.
Yeah.
Because it's minus good, right? Because although he's got armor of
minus
contempt.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ciao.
I passed 2.
So that's
I don't have enough
4,
wounds.
8, 12 damage.
Don't think I've got enough, Joe.
I don't think you have either.
Got enough, Joe. I had 9.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Does he explode?
But I'd already lost 3.
Oh.
Because that is the one you shot at first.
Yeah.
The plasma guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only one you can see.
He doesn't explode.
Oh.
There's 5 guys
5 guys.
and none die.
Oh.
Good. So they'll get out. I'll do that now.
A boo.
That sucks.
Boo. I've built some horsey people. I'm painting those next.
Oh, I think they're very good.
Yeah, I
Have
want.
you got any more gun
No. No.
that could see here?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll get out this side.
They're very good, the horsey people,
Yeah,
Joe.
I've got 5. I think I want 15. Is that selfish?
Joe, I didn't get to fire this
Or
one.
do I want 30?
I mean,
The future holds 30 horse people.
Does it?
Yeah, I see 30 Rough Riders in my future. So just great. Just really.
you look uncomfortable there, Brom.
I don't like losing models that quickly. And that they
You tried to do it to me, so
yeah, but yours.
and you failed, so you only have yourself to blame.
Yeah, true story. So you're doing a charge?
I'm going to do some sentinels into bicyclettes. You can't see me, Brom.
No, because you can't see me,
By
Joe.
the same rules that of me not
Come
being able to shoot
on,
me.
double 1.
I will take an 8.
Oh, this could be bad.
This is bad. Whee.
Yeah,
Whee.
Joe, there's
I
not a
should
lot I
have
can do.
fixed bayonets on you,
You could have.
but I didn't do
There's
that.
nothing I've got in my arsenal of
In your arse.
wounds that says run away.
So I'm hitting you on 4s now because I didn't fix bayonets.
Yeah. No, there's nothing that I can see. So
You're in danger,
just-
Brom.
Oh dear, Brom.
Your toughness.
it's weak.
So I'll probably be
I'm not.
5. So I'll be
Yeah.
wounding you.
Oh,
on
I'm 5s.
So I'll be wounding you on
5s.
3s.
Yeah. I thought I was weaker than you, but
On your invuln, Brom.
What's your AP?
-2.
I say it is on his invuln because it becomes -1.
Yeah, it's -2. They're 2 damage each.
2 kills 1.
Yeah,
2 kills 1. Because I'm
and
3.
that's fine. Oh yeah.
3 wins each. And
Who
that's
are
fine.
we taking off?
So leave the big gun. Big gun.
Who interestingly has 4 wounds
Oh,
because there's a gun on the back.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
Pretty sure.
he's got an extra man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, that's a small little detail in the rules.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if you had the rules at home for 2 months, you'd probably better read them. You should probably take them home and read them, Brom.
I could, and I get an extra attack back because I get 4 attacks back, Joe.
Yeah.
Because I've got a man on the back.
Give me a tiny fisting.
3s. 3 hits.
Yeah.
And no judgments.
5s.
Joe, take a wound.
1 damage.
Yeah, of course.
No, it's 7 damage.
It'll be minus nothing to 1.
2s.
Suffer!
I take a wound.
That sounds you right for being cocky.
Yeah, it does.
It's the one time that the bloody armoured sentinel rule came into play.
That's amazing. I'm
That's
so happy.
the end of my turn.
Is it?
I've killed 1 unit with overwhelming firepower.
So who killed me? Because I'm going to judge all over them.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a big gun, wasn't it?
It's the oppressor, yeah.
I've got some more judgment tokens
So,
here.
Joe, you didn't capture enemy outposts.
No,
I'm
sacking that
assuming
off.
we're going to discard it.
Yeah.
You didn't get behind enemy lines.
Yeah,
Sacking it off.
I'm Katie sacking it off.
So we're going to go with just overwhelming firepower.
Yeah.
Did you
As-
like my good Star Wars joke, Joe?
What?
Did you like my good Star
We're
Wars?
moving to battle round 2.
Katie
Both
sack
gaining
off.
CP.
Yeah, 6.
Brom, do you hold 1 objective?
I do.
Do you hold 2 objectives?
Yes, I do.
Do you hold more than Joe?
And no,
So just the 10, actually.
just the 10. He's got the 3.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You've still got overwhelming firepower, I assume.
I do have overwhelming firepower. I need to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
First one is area denial. That's not good for me at all.
Yeah,
and then
and?
investigate sites.
Oh, so they really want you to be in the middle of the board.
They do really, and I can't really get there. I've got short legs. So I'm thinking,
You
as
could
I've got
run.
6 CP, I'm going to spend 1.
Oh, you fucker.
Sorry, mate. And I'm going to get rid of area denial.
Yep,
Because there's way too many tanks in the middle. For battlefield supremacy,
that's much better.
that's actually not terrible. I could try and run for the middle.
So, Battlefield Supremacy. Control 3
might
or
be
more
too far
objective
away.
markers and control more than your opponent. He already holds 2, so this is possible.
Yeah.
He's got obsec.
He has got obsec.
Overwhelming firepower. Destroy 3 units with range attacks. The Brom's not done any yet, but he should be able to do some damage, maybe. Investigate site. Do an action within 6, wholly within 6 inches of the centre.
That's got to be difficult.
And you have to have no enemies within 6 inches of the centre.
Is
which
it?
is interesting. Yeah. 1 unit can perform this action if it's wholly within 6 inches of the centre of the battlefield and remains wholly within 6 inches, and there are no enemy units wholly within 6 inches. That's what I wrote on my card.
I mean,
It's also written on this card. It is bad news
you
for Brom.
could do it. There's only 2
That
sentinels and
is in 6 inches.
a Limanrus.
Yeah, that's the limit rust. It could be difficult, but we will try.
So into Brom's movement phase. Straight
Ciao.
back into chat.
Carl going to make them run. Make them. Oh.
Thank you, Tom, for the super chat. Sup, guys? Went 2 and 3 with Weldies at Southampton GT. Angron died 12 times over 5 games.
Lad.
And
So he's going to give them
killed
rolls.
8 Lehman Russ tanks.
Yes.
In
Yes.
one game?
I don't think so.
I imagine over multiple games, because anyone's running 8 Lehman Russes in a game is a hero.
He then put
Also-
hashtag Corn wants it. What a legend. Well done for taking World Eaters to a big event like that. They're still new. And taking Angron is an interesting choice.
I mean, if he was just starting the army,
Slightly-
I think everyone's going to have Angron.
Because he's big points, right?
Yeah.
But also, he's mid-table. So slightly different opponents, and you can go 3 and 2 with Angron.
Run in.
Thank you, Mandy. It should be on the same level as Talent for Annihilation for the Necrons, capped at 3 mortal wounds, and yeah, the secondaries are super easy to get. I don't know about 3, because there's so many things out there that are capped at 6.
I think if it's at 3, then you keep it to multiple units.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's fine.
Because what was the one that Necrons had? Wrath of Mars?
Talent for Annihilation. Wrath of Mars wouldn't be Necrons.
Not Necrons, Admech.
That's Wrath of Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was unlimited, and then it got capped to 6.
Yeah.
It seems that shooting units get capped normally at 6, and then combat units have no cap.
Often, yes. There are some that do cap. Thank you, Scott, for the donation. He says it's just the 1 wound, actually.
There's the one wound, actually.
Yeah. Big Bad Peter Gaming, thank you for your donation. We'll get to that in just a second. I'm going to say thank you to Crisis for the 1 gifted. Puts us on 12 total.
Nice.
Big Bad says, any advice for taking Custodies to tournaments?
Take all Terminators.
No.
No, that isn't a competitive list, but it's a Brom list.
I personally think the Board and Sword Custody Guard are very good.
They are very
Wardens
good.
are pretty good.
Wardens are all right.
Because they've got the extra.
I actually think 3 units of Birdmen is the future for Custodies. It's a 12-inch moving, because you take the buckler and the pistol, and that's a 12-inch moving OBSEC unit,
Yeah.
which is quite resilient. That's what they get. That's a massive bonus they get over the bikes.
But let's
But-
assume Peter hasn't dropped a ton of money on Forge World, and he has the stand. Let's assume he has the standard units. In the
I would
Codex.
take my favourite host is Dread Host. So if
Okay.
you're in 9 inches or whatever it is, you get +1 AP, which means that if you're up close, which is what you want to be with Custodies, your bolters go to -2 damage.
Yeah.
The Hurricane bolters on the bikes go to -1 AP, which is massive
Yeah.
for them. And it also but it also counts for being in combat as well. So it means that your all your close combat weapons go to -3 AP, -4 AP, which means that Marines don't get a save. Most of the things in the game don't get a save versus you. And it also gives you the stratagem where you double the number of shots for pistol and rapid fire weapons. So I'm a big fan. I really like the big 10-man unit of Custodian Guard that you can deep strike in 9 inches away and be like, we're on -2 damage with rapid fire 4 on our guns.
I'm still a fan. I'm still a fan of Emperor's Chosen. That 4 upfill no penning against mortal wounds is really clutch.
Yeah, it's good in. Not so much now because we're not seeing a huge amount of Thousand Suns or Grey Knights at the moment.
Thousand Suns.
Thousand Suns.
With an F.
And Knights aren't as scary at the moment. You're not seeing many Knight armies about, which have got big mortal wound output.
Yeah, but Scions and
So,
Kazakin.
yeah, Scions and Kazakin for days.
I think if I had to give you advice with custodians at a tournament, one of the things I would honestly say is a lot of people who go to tournaments with custodians often think that 3 custodian guard will easily hold this objective forever. Typically, if we're teaching people anything competitively, we'll tell people to triple up on an objective. So you hold 3 units on an objective. You have your main unit holding your objective, a backup unit, and a third unit potentially as well. On the off chance your opponent just gets lucky or gets super killy. With custodians, you don't really need 3 units on objectives, but if you're going to try and reliably hold an objective, you probably want 2.
I do like a 1 and a character.
So 2 units.
Yeah. I tell you what's affordable. Right, it's affordable. It's not Forge World. Is the Custodian's Contempt of Dreadnought? Because you can buy the Heresy one now.
Yeah.
Right, the multi-posable one, and you can give him a multi-melter and a fist. He still gets his 2-up save. He's still weapon skill ballistic skill 2. He's got the feel no pain, and a couple of those. I think they're movement 8 as well in Custodies.
I don't pass.
They give you anti-tank. They're fast moving, they can hold an objective. I think they get the heroic intervention ability as well. One of them on an objective with a couple custodian guard, your opponent ain't getting it back. I think they're very, very strong. Bikes are I think 1 unit of bikes is enough as a great pressure unit, like a unit of 5.
I always get
5
torn
and
as
a
well.
bike captain.
I always get torn between Hurricane Bolters and missile launchers. Like I feel like missile launchers are great anti-tank.
I think the Hurricane Bolters were a big favourite, but I now think that the Melter missiles are better because we're going into the guard meta, as it were.
Yeah.
Although the bikes, the Hurricane Bolters trash Votan.
I mean, the Hurricane Bolters, just because a simple weight of fire, trash a lot of things, Joe, to be fair.
Yeah.
And if you put them in the Dread Host, like you said, getting them on AP1 is really nice.
Yeah. They're not as efficient versus guard tanks because they're going to have track guards, which means they'll still get the +1 to their save because damage 1. So
I
they
don't
still
know.
get the 2 up.
A lot of the guard lists that I'm writing, I'm leaving track guards off, if I'm honest.
I just think track guards are too good to be ignored. Because if you come up against a guard player, their hell guns and their Carsican are going to -1 AP then essentially.
Yeah, I know, but if you've got 5-6 tanks on, that's enough points of track guards to have a whole other infantry unit on the table claiming objectives.
Well, no, track guards are 5 points, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah, they're only 5 points.
Oh,
So that's only 30 points over 6 tanks.
I don't know.
I take it. That's why I love armoured sentinels over scout sentinels.
Yeah, I take Scout Sentinels every day.
Yeah, I know you take scout sentinels, but I like the 3-up save, and then I get armour contempt.
But I like the move block and then the warlord trait that lets me redeploy.
Yeah.
But that's when we're going cheesy competitive, not narrative fun. Rob, you look like you're finished. I can't tell because you've still got a massive book open on the table.
Yeah, it's there. It's a thing. It's happening. Unfortunately, I just might.
Joe, I'm going to introduce in future streams. I'm going to introduce shock collars.
Yeah.
So if you're sat here and Brom's playing and I'm playing against him, you can just buzz him every time he leaves a book on the table. Would you like that?
You don't have to have it. Where are we allowed to put it? Are we allowed to put it anywhere we want on our opponent?
Yes.
Right on the tip.
Yeah.
Stand up there.
It just looks so messy. Right, Brom.
It does, but it's a game.
You've done some moving. I've seen you lining some stuff up.
So I've done some stuff and some things. So we've got some beam weapons through here into the tank. You think, oh no, it's outside of 18 inches. Yeah, but I get an extra 4.
You do.
Yeah.
So the plasma tanky majigger there is within beam of the big boy.
Yeah.
And then so I had to double check the angles.
No, it looks good from here.
Did you put your grudge tokens down for the units that were visible to high call?
No, that's a good point.
Did you also put a judgment token down on a unit that was on an objective at the end of Joe's turn?
Didn't do that one either. So we'll make this 2.
Yep.
Because we're going to judge. I got judgy on the tank and got excited.
Judging you.
I judged that one because it killed something.
Yeah.
So he saw a unit. So you made them.
Seashore
on the seesaw. So they were in range of that, and they got that. And then from that angle down there, you can see your tank as well. So your tank's going to get 1. All right, that's the 3 given out.
Cool, perfect. We're happy.
We're all judged.
Let's get some shusting going.
So we're going to start with the big boy. We're going to beam into the thing, into your plasma tank.
Into my plasma tank.
Into my plasma tank.
Or is that all of its guns into my plasma tank?
I'm putting every gun into your plasma tank.
I'm going to spend 2 CP.
For transhuman.
No. I'm down to 3. -1 to hit and -1 damage.
-1 to what?
-1 hit
Yeah.
and -1 damage for ablative plating.
Is ablative plating not 2 CP anyway?
I think it's 2 CP. I think it's 1 CP for battle tanks and armored, and then it's 2 CP for big thick daddies.
So we're gonna beam you first.
Yeah.
I'm spending the 3 CP
To
scrap
do
to do
on one
2
gun.
of them.
But-
Yeah, 2. 1 gun gets mortal wounds in addition.
Why can't they
So
put this stuff in the?
All I have to do is hit.
alphabetical?
I'm going to slide you sideways. And then, so I hit on 3s now because you made me stupidly do, but I do hit. And then I wound on 1,
It is 2 CP.
not on the second. So that's 1 went through and does wounds in addition. Okay, and then the rest.
So the mortal wounds problem is just hits. You've done 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Good. And then 1 is in the back.
So you're hitting on. You gave yourself. You're hitting on 3s because you gave yourself
Yeah.
+1 to hit. Yeah.
And
So 6
the-
auto wounds.
6 auto wounds, sorry. Yeah, good show. And then 3s.
Because your strength 9,
No.
10.
So 3 armor saves,
So
JJ.
3 armor saves.
They're strength 7.
4 armor
They're
saves.
strength 7.
They're beam weapons. They're strength 7 or 8.
4 armor saves.
They're
Yeah,
not strength
7.
9. They're beam weapons.
No, yeah, the magma was 9. So it was meant to be 4s, wasn't it? Meant to be 5s.
It would have been 5s.
Yeah, so just
Do
do
it.
the 1. The rest were on 3s.
Those were 3s,
they were on 3s, yeah. So just the 1.
Just the 1, actually.
Just the 1, actually.
I'm going to roll this dice here. Minus.
Yes. 3
I'll roll the dice and see what happens.
to 2.
There we go.
It goes through, so it's 2 damage.
2 damage plus 2 mortal wounds.
2
it becomes
damage,
1
which
damage.
becomes 1 damage.
So 3 wounds in total, Jay.
There we go.
We got there
Nice.
eventually.
We got 6 shots from the MRTR.
Ciao! Martyr auto cannon.
Yeah.
So I've taken 3 damage, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Down to 10.
6 auto wounds.
Yep.
And it's weaker than you, so that's fine. So just the 1, actually. -2, I think. Might be -1.
I'm fine.
So you're fine anyway. And then the big gun. Hits and wounds and goes straight through. And it's -4.
So I get a 6 up save.
We're saying there's a chance, Jay.
There is a chance. Live. Oh, I saw it. It teased me.
D3 plus 3.
D,
D.
2D. The big gun.
It's a big gun.
2D3 plus 6, you mean?
That's what I said.
So that's
Yep.
so 2d3. That's 12 damage you've done.
Yeah.
11. It's dead.
That's not 12 damage.
That's 6 plus 6.
It's not 6, it's 2D3.
2d3.
So that's
that was
10.
2.
10 becomes
10.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 9 damage.
So you've got 1
Oh,
left.
he's got 1 wound left. All right, Master
Fuck
Joe.
me. Right, I'll just cancel the fucking stream at this rate.
I did fire a beam, which does hit your guys. I fired 2, I only hit with 1.
Does it hit your unit as well?
So, but I get to roll for both, don't I? Because
You get to roll for all the beams that hit.
yeah, that was 8.
Did you hit with all of them?
I missed 1.
Yeah, that's
With
right.
2. 1 from both sets.
So you roll the wounds.
There you go.
And you're strength 7, yes?
They are strength 7, so not
So
these.
2. And then -2.
I'm going to check, Joe. Just because. Because you're going to want to know. The beams. -2, yeah. And you're not within
5s.
half range.
1 goes through.
2 damage.
2 Damagio.
Yeah.
Puts me down to 5. There we go.
I'm going to spend a CP
Yeah.
on a 4+.
You explode.
No, every time I hit that unit with a beam weapon,
Mm.
again, I can do additional stuff. I'll do it if I hit. Okay? So he's finished. We're moving to these.
Yeah.
We're going to do the small arms fire from
Yeah.
this into that tank.
Not the big arms.
No. And then we'll do the magma gun, magma rail into your tank over the far side.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, dear.
So it's only 5
Yeah.
from these guys. Into the
Lehman Russ.
Lehman Russ.
So you are hitting me on 4s now because I'm still
Because
-1.
you're still -1.
I'm covered in smoke and fire at this point.
Yeah. I'm not stronger than you, so it's 5. And it's -2.
4 up, Jay.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Does he
It's 2 damage down
explode?
to 1. Okay.
Not a vengeful salute him?
Um,
Does that mean he gets to fire?
Yeah, he gets to fire his turret weapon on death.
Okay.
I'm here for you, Joe. I got your back.
You should be able to. You can see this. And those.
It's not that. I can see the Thunderkin.
Can you?
Yeah.
They haven't fired yet.
No. I'm doing it. I'm down to 0 CP.
Worth it, Joe.
That's not tasty.
That's a
So
0.
I'm going to overcharge.
Zero?
Because I spent 1 for Pop Smoke.
Yeah, 2 for Ablative Pavings,
Ablative
which put you down to 2.
And, Vengeful Salutes 1.
1 on the Battle Tank unit.
Oh,
jeez,
so I'm down
Joe.
to 1.
Bring it back, Joe.
Right, so it's D6 plus 3. Oh, it's just the 4 shots.
Just roll 6s, bro.
I'm hitting you on 4s.
Okay.
Reroll the 1.
Cool.
Oh!
Indoor 1.
Well, it also wounds you, basically.
Does
Yeah.
Um,
On your invuln, because minus many.
no.
1 has died, because it's 3 damage.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Tis.
Oh.
I mean, you can 2 CP reroll your armor save, Brom. What's the AP, Joe? Minus 3 or 4?
He said it went on invuln, so.
I
he's
believe
claiming.
it's 4 on the overcharged plasma.
It's only because you've also got armor contend, don't forget. And they've got a 2-up armor save, right?
3 up.
Are they 3 up?
Because otherwise it'd be a 4 up invuln.
Okay, so
A
you're
natural
on,
5.
You're on your invuns.
Yeah.
I thought they had a 2 up, you know.
With mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
The Thunderkins.
Okay. 2, 6.
Thundercats. It is minus 4 on both profiles, wouldn't you know?
That's sad. Sad time.
Mandy says she thinks it only hits on a 5+. They hit on a 5+, but they still get turret weapon for +1 to hit.
Yeah.
So even in Vengeful Salute, they hit on a 4+.
That's pretty tasty.
It's very tasty.
You are halfways there.
The magma thing.
Living on a prayer. Lizard on a stair.
I was
Melon
going
on a chair.
into your vengeful
Yeah. Queen at the fair.
big long cannon dong. That hits.
Mm-hmm.
It's strength 9.
Not that.
Not that. And I'm not rerolling.
Not that.
Okay. So, and then the angle
Of the dangle.
of these two
I was thinking it, Joe.
through into your thing.
So you're shooting at the Vanquisher.
But I'm going to get my plasma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've spent too much time.
Does
here,
the guy behind the front guy shoot the front guy in the back of the head
No,
with
because
his
it's part of the
laser?
same unit.
Yeah, you can shoot
different
your own
units.
units, but you can't shoot models in the same
Yeah.
unit.
So they get 1 shot each,
Yeah.
except if I shoot,
Over 15 inches, each shot counts as 2 hits.
it was over 15 inches counts as 2. Or under. It was under, wasn't it?
I don't know, Brom. It's your core rule.
Wholly more than.
You are more than holy.
So I get 2.
You should probably take that codex home and read it.
I probably should actually. I haven't read it yet. I don't know, I have. But
He just mounted it on the wall.
I mean, I've not had it for fucking 2 months, and I'm still remembering it all.
I've played against it out enough now.
did
that-
you?
Yeah.
So yeah, you roll 1 shot each, and if you hit
Yeah.
over 15 inches away, you'll count as 2 hits on your beam weapon. 3s.
Hit and a miss.
I can re-roll for Haikal.
Hi, Carl.
Is he within 6 inches of them?
He is a long way away. Shut up, Joe.
Well,
No,
I
I put
mean, you can-
full re-rolls on them.
I was about to say.
Yes, I did. I knew that. I said that.
All right.
In a thing and a time and
So
a
you've
place.
hit that back tank 4 times, bro.
I have.
Fuck me.
That's 6 auto wounds, Brom.
It doesn't.
Oh, doesn't it? Oh,
No.
because I haven't got a grudge.
No, I haven't grudged that
It's a
one.
virgin.
It's not that strong actually. My beams aren't that strong. 7s. So it's still 5s. So I'm not strong enough. But it's
2.
okay. I rolled 2.
2 wounds. Minus.
Yeah. 2. Yes.
One goes through.
Flat 3. It's fine. Now I
I'm
counted
just going to
as 2.
stop looking at you for
I
information,
am.
Brom. Right.
So I counted as 2. I counted as 2 shots each, and I hit with everything.
Yeah.
So,
But-
these are within
15.
15. So they're single shot.
Are they? You sure?
I don't know, because they're not over 15. They're definitely within 15.
FAQs. This was FAQ'd, so I'm going to go live to the FAQ in the FAQ section.
The live from the internet, on the internet, with the internet.
Yeah. And that
Words.
and I spent that CP, didn't I? Which I did. Which is
Do attacks with beam weapons that score 1 or more additional hits, which this does,
yeah.
on the target, do those additional hits also trigger wound rolls against the intervening units? Yes. Each time an additional hit is scored against a target, the hit counts as its own attack and so will cause a wound roll to be made against any intervening unit. So yes, you get 4 hits on those as well.
Okay.
That's silly, isn't it?
So the stratagem I played was Core Buster Firepower, I think.
Core Buster
Yeah.
Firepower.
Use this stratagem in your shooting phase after an enemy unit is hit by an attack made with a beam weapon fired by a Votan model in your army. Until the end of the phase, each time that enemy unit is hit by another attack with a beam weapon fired by a Votan model, because why would you declare that? Roll a d6 and on 4+, suffers a mortal wound in addition to the normal damage. Because our normal damage would be just a hit, and then I roll a 4+ in addition.
So what's that stratagem going on?
The Sentinel.
But you didn't shoot a beam weapon at Sentinels.
He did. He shot that one.
No, actually, I didn't shoot it
shot
at
at the
them.
tank.
I just hit them.
He didn't shoot it at the Sentinels.
It
just hit the Sentinels.
Oh.
Yeah, so it doesn't count.
So you're just cheating, Brom.
No, I just
is what
spent the
we're
CP for nothing. So, but I am going to do the 4 to see if I wound.
Twice.
Twice. -2 still?
Yes. It's like, well, it could change, Jay.
I 2 damage each?
Yes.
No, 3 damage each.
It was, yes, because it's the big one.
It's the SP conversion beam. It's a 6 damage, Jay.
Does it explode? No.
Good. Yeah, true story.
I've got you back, Brom.
Yeah.
See, chat, when we talk about me having time off, this is why I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Because we have to spend time with Brom.
It's not the streaming, it's sat here knowing Brom and Joe's rules.
That's that. So we've just got the CP that I did spend in the movement, because you lot were talking, for falling back and firing. I didn't. There. So I do get to fire 9 shots twice.
9 shots twice?
Yeah, so it's from the rotary cannon, 9 shots, and then actually it's only 3 from the 3 for him. I always fire 9 because I fire the whole group at once.
And what are you shooting at?
I'm going to shoot at these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Not your armoured sentinels. One of them took a wound. It's disappeared.
He's still got it there. Let's see. Boop.
Right. But I fall back.
So you still... So you minus 1 to hit or anything like that?
Doesn't say that.
Good.
That's silly.
Ciao. I'll double check it. Here you go, Joe.
I'm learning to take tiny little naps.
Are you in between?
His rules.
I can't even find it. I'm just going to say it. There you go, Joe. I'm cracking on. Don't
Strength.
worry about it. Yes, 5. It's not double.
Damage minus?
-1.
-1. I'm in cover, so 5.
-2. -2. 1 damage.
-2.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. So
I
just a
took
1.
a wound.
Yeah.
I should put it on Jeff.
Shotgun.
Yeah.
Joe, what have I touched?
No.
No!
Right, and now I'm done.
No, you're done.
Done?
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, because I haven't got anything else that can see anything else.
So, Brom, did you Battlefield Supremacy?
Yes.
Good. Did you Overwhelming Firepower?
No.
No.
I only
You
killed one
started.
thing. Yes.
You started, so you'll finish. Did you Investigate Site?
I did not. I'm ditching that.
Beautiful. Which means we move into Astra Militarum. Turn Spy.
So I've got overwhelming firepower.
Before you do that, do you hold an objective?
Yeah.
Do you hold 2 objectives?
Yeah.
Do you hold more than Brom? No, because you've got Battlefield Supremacy. So you've kept Overwhelming Firepower.
Yeah. I have then pulled Hold the Limes.
Hold the limes.
And Secure No Man's Land.
Secure no lambs.
Well, that's an easy 5.
I have to hold 2 in No Man's Land and hold the line and stop you from getting into
That's a
mine.
decent draw, that, Joe. So it looks like this, chat. Secure no man's land. Hold 2 or more objectives in no man's land. Hold the limes. It's achieved at the end of his opponent's next turn. So Brom gets a go, and he must make sure there are no enemy units within 6 inches of his deployment zone. Overwhelming firepower. He's already killed 1 unit, so do 2 more, Joe. I'll jump into chat very quickly. Only a couple of little things to mention.
Oh, well, there.
Very quickly, re-roll all hits, take aim. Re-roll all hits, double the number. Re-roll ones.
When you said quickly.
Re-roll ones. Take aim. Actually, no, he's going to re-roll ones to hit. They're going to re-roll everything. And re-roll wounds. Okay? Right? Re-roll, yeah. Carry on.
I could probably learn this codex in that time.
I mean,
I won't.
You haven't had it in 2 months. So, big thank you, Dave B. Who says chat plays shot collars. It is the way.
This is the way.
So I think we can do that. That's going to happen.
I don't know about that.
Then a big shout out to Chuckles. I have to do it like that because there's like 6 cents at the end.
Is there?
Who gifted 5 memberships.
Thanks, lad.
What a hero. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Up to 17, chat. Up to 17. Big Bad Pit Gaming says Shield Captain on foot, Shield Captain on jet bike, 5 Custodian Guards ×2, 5 Prosecutors, 6 Alurus Custodians, 2 Venerable Dreadnoughts with multi-melters, a Vexillus Praetor, and 5 Virtus Praetors. It's a pretty rounded, solid list, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's alright, you'll do okay. I like it, I like it, I like it. Like the stream you shits. Watching Halo series at the same time as the stream, and it makes me want to do Primaris Master Chief. I read that as Master Chef to start with, Scoon. I had to change it last minute. Primaris Master Chef.
Yeah.
That's a daytime TV series you never knew you needed.
That could be the new. That could be the Joe and Liam show.
Oh.
That not the Liam and Joe show.
The Joe and Liam show. We're just going to cancel it.
Oh.
You two are heavy breathers tonight, honestly.
How did you do today? How was it? How was,
it was all right.
how was discussion?
It was all right. We talked about, Brom, whether we do or don't think they should and would literally upscale Terminators into Primaris Terminators.
Okay.
So same iconic face mask, similar style suit of armour, similar role on the battlefield, similar weapons, but just scaled up into Primaris version and made to look less silly so that they don't look like their shoulders are coming out their ears.
Is this based on off of the? Are you okay? Do you
I'm
want to get
alright.
out of the way?
All right, mate. I'm good.
Oh,
Thanks
you've
for
got a
us.
deep striking unit. That's going to be sad for me.
You've actually unintentionally managed to scream me out, Brom.
What are you on about unintentionally? It was completely done on purpose. You lob my jacket in the corner when you get a sec, please.
Honestly feel like I'm being stalked, the amount of heavy breathing that I have in both ears.
You'd be lucky if we were stalking you. Right.
Is it so? So that was obviously based on the DW post about the Tyrannid Eye and
Yeah. I mean, that really fucking interesting 3-second video they put out, which was clearly
do
Tyrannid
like
Eye looking at a Terminator. There wasn't a tease. Like, I feel like it was a failed teaser, though.
Yeah.
Because it's not a teaser. It's a Terminator and a Tyrannid. Okay, cool.
So how many things could it be?
It'll be Space Hulk.
It will be Space Hulk.
I'm almost certain. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm almost certain.
It makes sense to do. I reckon it will be Space Hulk or a actual boarding actions themed box set.
You reckon?
Because obviously, with the fact that boarding actions is on a Space Hulk,
A Space Hulk boarding action would be pretty cool. Tyrannid and Dark Angel box set. Because what we need is more Dark Angel Tyranids.
I reckon it'll be
No, it should be Blood Angels.
generic Terminators.
Do you know what, Joe? If they came out, do you reckon their rules would be good? Do you think they'd be better than Chaos?
Oh, 100%. Don't, bro. I'm a man on the edge.
You're a man on the edge of the Terminator edge.
Thank you, Crisis, who actually sent a postcard in. What a legend. Time to chill. Got my Great Hall t-shirt and hoodie today. Would highly recommend.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
Good. Joe, Brom tried one on today that I've got here to see if it fit him, and the first thing he said was, "Oh, they're really nice."
They are, yeah, to be fair, they're really nice, although because of these ones, they've got the thing on the back. I clearly put it on back to front.
He did, yes.
Yeah. But it was really nice, actually.
This
Sizing-wise.
This man is sometimes in charge of things, Joe.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
The for sizing, I'm an extra large, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly because of the extra 4 inches tonight. That's why I'm the extra large. So just if you're trying to work out scale and size, if you've ever met me,
a slightly small fit.
it's a slightly small
But
fit.
it's only slightly.
I probably would fit in a large, but
You
it
would.
would be. I'm not Paddy, so I've not got like a 16 pack and stacked, and I'm not Chris. I haven't been on the raw.
I like
the
to
roids.
imagine to
Roids.
make myself feel better that Paddy's actually, that's all just like cling film holding it in. Because he, like me, eats a lot of pizza.
You think he's secretly a bag of custard?
Oh, yeah.
I
He's
think
just
he
hiding it
exercises
really
well there, Jojo.
I think he's forced to.
Yeah, I think that as well. But
I think Paddy, if he didn't have to, he wouldn't.
you think he's weak-willed normally?
Yeah.
Right, Joe, you've done some moving in
3
things.
las cannons at 1 bike man.
3 of the last cannons.
Yes. You're going to miss, and then
And we are taking aim. So we're hitting you on 3s.
Yep.
We are re-rolling, no, hitting you on 2s. Re-rolling, no, hitting you on 3s. Re-rolling 1s.
yeah,
They've all hit. I'm wounding you on 3s.
yeah.
2 wounds. On your in run.
You're not re-rolling wounds, don't you?
No, you can't reroll wounds against your Brom. You can't reroll wounds against your
5
whole army.
ups, you said, didn't you?
Yeah, on you.
I've made one, failed one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something damage.
For 3.
To 3.
He's dead.
He hasn't. He's got 4 wounds, isn't he?
He's got 4 wounds because he's got a man on the back.
Yeah.
Yes.
My
Good shout.
my Castellan is going to throw a crack grenade.
I can't
at
believe you failed
She
that.
missed. I know. We're going to fire.
Joe, that's amazing.
Um,
Can you put 1 wound next to him, please?
yeah. We're going to fire this Vanquisher right here. No, we're going to start with this one here. At this.
Okay, so you've got 2 Vanquishers that can see him and the big guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to bait me. Okay.
So a las cannon to start.
What is the damage on this bad boy?
Flat 4.
But these are
6 plus D3 plus
okay.
D3.
So then that's probably the one I'm going to bonk.
Yeah. So I've hit you with a las cannon. Okay.
Okay.
I've wounded you with a las cannon. It's -3, so you're 4 up invulnerable.
You're fine.
A Vanquisher cannon. Misses. So sad.
Joe, do you want to CP that?
Nah, that's alright.
Oh, wait a minute, you can't. I only got 1 CP. Oh, you should be on 2, shouldn't you?
I should be on 2.
You are on 2, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do the big boy actually.
I'm a massive fan of that angle now.
So
Just
this guy here
Yeah.
is going to shoot the pulverizer cannon at that.
Don't do that, Joe.
So it's 4 plus 3,
That's many shots.
hitting you on 3s.
Didn't you roll the Vanquish already?
Not the second one.
Not the
Oh,
second
okay,
one
okay.
yet.
He's trying to bait me.
Oh, he's missed horribly though. He's wounding you on 3s because he's strength 10.
Yeah.
2 wounds, -3, so on your 4 up regardless.
Oh, you mean like that?
And they're 4 damage.
I'll take it.
You're going to take it.
Yeah.
Well, because he can heal 4 damage, Joe.
Yeah. Then the auto cannon. A miss and a miss, which becomes a hit,
Yeah.
which doesn't become a wound.
Oh.
It's got heavy stubs, isn't it?
Don't forget the pulverizer as well.
Yeah. I'm building up to it. So that's 2 auto wounds. Wee.
Because what you need is more auto wounding.
Just the 2 wounds actually. No minus.
Oh.
You're good, you're top safe. That's why you got 4 up.
Yeah.
That's
Is
why
that
you got 4 up in Votan.
Thank fudge. No, I thought yeah. That's fine.
And now we're going to pulverize you.
D6 shots, Joe.
What's its damage? What's your damage?
It's D6, I think, but check. Remember wrong.
Pulverizer is D6. Just the 1 actually.
Yeah.
It hits on auto wounds. There we go. -3, so on your 4 up.
Ciao!
That is 3 damage.
And then you've
Is
got.
it 3, is it? I thought it was D6.
It's 3 damage.
So I'll go to 7 off. 7. Well,
Well,
taken
I've got-
7.
I've got another heavy stubber on the roof.
Haven't got my.
Did you pay for it?
Yeah, why not?
The 5 would have been, wouldn't it?
No, because only strength 4 and your toughness 8 or 9. And then the other Vanquisher will heavy bolt to you.
No.
1 hit,
No.
no wounds.
Come on,
Vanquisher!
This-
Hits and auto wounds.
Bonk. Oh, I could part. No, because I can't.
You
hit
can't.
one. So
Yeah,
yeah.
you can. So it's -5. You got Armour of Contempt. So
Oh
you got
yeah,
up
6.
base.
No.
Ooh.
So it's
But-
you're
and
going
now
to reduce, yeah.
Yeah.
But you still take D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah, I know.
To the tune of 2.
So that's put me down 9 from 16.
Nice. It's good, isn't it? It's good.
You've done well there, Joe, to be fair. Just
Yeah.
the 7 left to go.
Just the 7.
These 3 auto cannons.
Have you seen how fast the autocannon runs, by the way? Joe's autocannons, I'm guessing they were advancing across here.
I did move on them. So when they run, they auto move 6.
They
on
moved.
top.
When you say autocannons, aren't they the heavy bolters?
They are heavy bolts.
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah.
I'm
Those
glad,
autocannon bolts.
I'm glad we're all paying attention. 3s.
They go-
Listen
go
to these
into
little cheeky chaps.
Okay,
They missed a lot.
that's good. They're 2 damage, aren't they?
They are. They've wounded you no times. Fucking hell. Right.
That sucks for you.
The Catherikin
Okay.
are going to split fire.
Yeah,
Here
obviously.
it comes!
We're going to spend
Into the
a CP for the mortal woundage.
Herskin,
So
Thunderkin.
Herthykin.
the
So you're
Thunderkin.
just doing the 1 CP, not doing the Born Soldiers bullshit at the same time.
Fuck it, why not?
Okay.
Right.
So,
So we're going to put the 2 hot shot volley guns into those 2 cheeky chappies.
yeah.
and then everything else
Into this 10-man.
into the 10-man unit.
Yeah, cool.
So the hotshot volley gun into the 2 peeps. I'm hitting you on 2s, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Those 5s are all auto wounds and mortal wounds.
We'll just re-roll these. Oh, just the one miss.
So
They all. So that's 3 mortal wounds and 3 auto wounds.
in addition.
Yeah.
In addition,
Okay.
and then these are wounding you on 5s
Toughness 5.
So yeah, so that's 1.
Why are you re-rolling?
That's because I get to re-roll hits and wounds,
You don't get to re-roll wounds.
don't I?
Not against them,
Oh.
you don't know. Votan, aren't they? So 4 saves at minus good.
Minus.
So 5s for my invuln,
Yeah,
because you're going to be more
Are
than
they
minus
minus 2
2.
or minus 3, Joe?
they're minus
still
3
5s.
with take aim.
Still 5s then.
So yeah, 5.
So I fail 3.
So it's 3 wounds and 4 mortal wounds.
They're dead. There's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them. They've only got 3 wounds each, Jojo. Okay, because you killed them.
Are we sure they've got a 3-up save and not a 2-up?
Yeah. Well, I've got the book in front of me, and it does say that, but I mean I could be wrong.
Right.
I think, well, I don't know. I thought they were 2 up, but
No, the Terminators are 2-ups.
I know they're XAC, so you can pick them back
Oh
up.
yeah, 3s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Cool.
And it doesn't say anywhere in here, by the way, have an extra wound or an extra save. I was touching cover. That's a competitive thing to do, isn't it? Do you need some more dice, Joe?
I know. I was just doing complicated maths in my head.
Were you?
Not with your
Alright,
toes.
can you
What
tell
is
me?
10 minus 2 guys?
I could have put the clown
And
music
2
on.
of the people aren't. 3 of the people aren't in rapid fire range. So this is on the big man squad.
Yep.
Big man.
Okay.
That's a problem for you, Brom.
I mean, I think he's done 6 more wounds immediately. No, he hasn't. Not quite. He's done 5 mortal wounds immediately.
Yeah.
So my medic is
Ignores the first
just
damage.
ignores the first damage, doesn't it? That's
Yeah.
what I was
Oh
just triple
dear.
checking.
So we've got 7, 8 auto wounds.
But 5 mortal wounds?
No, 6
No,
more
6.
wounds.
It just goes
They all count as 6.
because it caps at 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so 6. And then no wounds there.
Okay. So just these 8,
So-
and you've done 6 mortal
Yeah.
wounds. in
So
addition.
8 on your 5-up invuln.
No, right. 2 at a time
on the guy with the 4 up.
on the guy with the 4-up invuln. Okay,
Solid.
so first one goes to 0.
First one goes to
So
0.
he's taking a wound,
Yeah.
1 at a time on a 4-up invuln. I'll teach you how to play this army.
No, that's fine. So he's
So
down
he's
dead.
now dead. You've now got 5 left, which are just on 5-up invulns.
Which I passed 2,
So you
failed
take
3.
3.
So I lost 1 guy.
So 4 are dead, but you've
4
also
dead.
got 6 more wounds, so the whole unit's dead.
But one of these... Oh no, because you've already done the 0.
Yeah, because you put it on the champion. So the unit's wiped exactly, perfectly, specifically 10 done.
Efficiency.
Efficiency, Jay.
Efficiency.
Unless I 2 CP, 1 save. But I should have done that on the
On the
4 up.
On the 4-up man.
Joe?
But the problem is, even if you 4-upped all of them, he would have died afterwards.
To morale.
To mortal wounds.
No.
No.
So once he'd taken all of his saves, and we found out how many he passed and failed, he'd lost 4 people
Yeah.
in total, including his champion.
Yeah.
And then you had 6 more wounds to go, and there's 6 wounds left in the
Yeah,
unit.
but even if he'd passed all of his vulnerable saves, the sergeant would have still died.
Yeah, but he might not have lost his whole unit.
I wouldn't have lost the medic.
I can see how that's a problem.
Yeah. And I only poked him out a bit. That sucks. Okay, so what are you doing next?
I've got a plasma cutioner to shoot.
Yeah? Where's that going?
He is going to shoot.
You can't see Carl!
Them.
You can see Carl if
No,
you
we'll
want.
shoot that unit there.
Okay.
So we get D6,
Yep.
minimum 3. Good. So, yeah.
Carl! He's left in the open.
On these guys here. I'm hitting you on 3s, re-rolling the 1s.
You do?
I don't need to overcharge.
Because I'm 2 damage on my
Yeah, it's 2
guy
damage. Yeah.
inside, taking then... yeah. You are 2 damage, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fine.
3s. Farts. 2 invulnerable saves.
So
Farts.
So the first one, on a 4 up,
Yeah.
no. So I
Goes
0
0.
that. Second one on a 4 up, passed.
Nice. Then a heavy bolter. Chug, 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 chug.
That's the 3, that's fine.
You're the 1.
Yep.
So the 3 misses.
Does
Without auto wounds.
Yeah.
And that's wounds as well. -1, would you ignore?
So on
So
my
4s basically.
4 up. 4 up. So I take 1 wound
The sergeant dies.
on the sergeant.
Who
No,
takes
he's got
2
Oh yeah, he does.
because it's the head doctor. It's 2 down.
Yes.
What armor save did you roll there?
2 and then a 5. So died on the first one. 5 was the save on the second one.
Okay.
But he'll come back in the next phase
And,
for a CP.
Yeah, which you've got loads of.
Yeah, so just don't add 1.
The Chimera is going to heavy roll to them now. Turret.
He might not come back.
Hull.
He will definitely come back.
No. Only 2 hits from the turret. The turret. Just 1 wound. No. You toughness 4?
I am toughness 4.
Just 1 wound.
Fine.
Fine, says I. I'm done now.
You don't look as happy as you could be, Joe. In fact, some might say you look like sad Joe.
So these guys
Okay.
killed them.
I wish that this was dead because he's still a problem.
These guys killed.
No, we're
Oh, you
going
didn't-
to charge you now.
Oh, okay. That's because you didn't kill him in combat, in shooting, and that's it. You didn't actually kill anything else, did you?
I might charge this unit here with a sentinel.
You got 1 left.
I have 1 left, and he will charge you. Ah!
Okay,
That's the noise he makes.
that sucks.
Actually, no,
Sure.
we shan't.
Why?
Because I pile into you, I fight you, I don't kill your whole unit, then you pile into me and you go onto the objective and steal the centre off me. That's why I don't charge you.
Really, Joe?
Yes, really.
It's the right choice, Joe.
Right life choice. So,
But
3...
you might have killed me.
I might have killed... I wouldn't, because I've only got 3 attacks. So...
Do you want some more dice?
No. Oh, I'll take it anyway. Right. So, 3 sentinels on that one guy.
On that
Hey,
one
it's
guy.
that one guy.
You could have killed me.
Boop, boop, boop. Well, no, because I would only have killed some 3s.
Yeah.
Ooh.
God damn, Joe, you're rolling tonight.
It's all over the place, isn't
It's
it?
all over the shop.
Minus.
-2,
So down to -1.
-1, so
So 4s.
5s. So they've got a 4 up save.
They do have a 4-up save, correct.
So 5s.
5s. It's 2 damage each. It won't save you.
You won't. He's dead anyway.
You can spend all 6 CP to re-roll all 3 dice.
No.
Okay, you want to do that?
I want to put Lady Cartman in this army.
Grudge you! That's a grudging.
No, just a single. Okay.
Single, Pringle, ready to mingle.
Okay.
Joe, it's the end of your turn, correct?
Yeah,
What did you score? Did you score secure no man's land?
I did.
That was words and junk. Did you hold the limes so far?
So far, yes.
So Brom's got to try and stop that. And
have to
did you
kill
do
that.
overwhelming firepower yet?
Yes.
Oh, look at you, Joe. Look at you go.
10 of the finest points.
So that's the end of battle round 2. We're moving to battle round 3. You're both getting a CP. Brom's on 7 because he's not spending them. Joe,
I'm
you're
not.
on 1 now, sir.
We.
Okay. I've got you on 7, Brom, at the moment.
I think I've spent 2.
Yes, Joe.
Okay, for wee wee.
I should be on 5, mate. I definitely spent 2.
I have muted you, Joe.
Um,
You're on 5, you reckon?
I've definitely spent 2. And my medic's going to spend another 1, which would be to bring the thingy
Okay,
back.
so
So
down to 5, yeah?
I'm down to 5.
So what's
but
your
we're going to draw
cards
some
then?
cards,
Yeah.
aren't we?
You got this, Brom. You can do this.
Hey, it's actually not too bad. I just got to kill him in shooting. So I've got to kill 2 things in shooting still with overwhelming firepower. Extend battle limes.
Should I turn his mic back on? Extend battle limes.
Yeah. And a tempting target. Kind of need Joe to pick that.
Attempting
But
target.
what do you think he's going to pick? He's not going to pick that one.
Let me have
He's
a
not
look,
going to
hang
pick the middle. He's going to pick this one, isn't he?
Have a look.
I think that's pretty.
Is it a no man's land one?
It's got to be a no man's land. Tempting target. So it's going to be this
Well,
one.
what have you got? That one there, that one there, and that one there. So he's not picking the middle. There's no
Not
way.
picking my one.
Because you've got obsec within, so he's going to pick this one. There's
Yeah.
no other reason to
So that's easy enough. So we can play to
pick
that.
anything else. So
Yeah.
he's definitely going to pick that one.
Cool.
Did you put at the end of his move, at the end of his turn? Did you pick a unit that was in range of an objective mark and give it a judgment token?
I haven't yet. So I could do that one.
So end of his turn, any unit in range of an objective marker. So you can put it on that. I don't know if he's within range.
He's in range of an objective marker.
So you can put him up to 2.
I think that should be a wise move to
I
do,
think that's
even
probably
though
the wisest
I've
move
got to
to
kill
use,
that. So
probably.
I can do that, and Haikal can see him, so he'll go to 3.
The reason why that's worth it, so he'll go up to 3, so get another
Yeah.
one. The reason why that's worth it is because he's toughness 9, right?
Yeah, we want basically the auto wounds
Yeah.
on that, and then we can fire every gun at him. We're going to, so he'll get the one for being an objective marker and a Haikal, and then Haikal will get a second one, which I think probably should be this. Or we make them
High card can also see the Plasmacutioner here.
Oh, to get another one on a tank.
Well, just because they're high toughness, Brom, so
Yeah.
it just makes sense. Anything high toughness, it makes sense to put grudge tokens on and negate the need to roll to wound.
We need to kill those Cuskigan. Has he got another set? Is that the only one?
He's got a set back here.
Yeah, but they're all the way back
Did he
there.
teleport those ones, or did they just move there?
They just landed. So they deep striked in. I
They
don't know
were
if he
deep
teleported.
striked. He would have used Barbarant's Key, which is a relic.
Okay.
But you teleport.
So he could
So
do the
that means
same.
that this unit, no, because the relic only goes on one unit.
Okay, so that means he's done that one.
So he's done his teleporting trick.
Yeah. So what we could use is all the guns from the bikes to kill them, and then put the troops there and pop that guy out. So I think that's what we're going to do.
Okay, into movement, Brom. Go for
Yeah,
it.
we're in.
How many objectives do you hold? Sorry.
I hold one,
we got the
2.
key cards as well.
I've done the cards.
We've done the cards.
Yeah, tempting target, extend battle lines.
Oh, we have done the
Overwhelming.
cards. So, team, it looks like this. Attempting target we've picked.
Yeah.
Extend battle lines, hold his home land and one in no man's land, and overwhelm with firepower he's still got. Into your movement phase, off you go, Brom.
Okay. So we'll bring him back in. Oh. Go away.
Hello.
Where'd you do?
I am returned.
You are returned.
We were having fun.
This is CP hungry, isn't it? When it fires. So.
To do what he's just done costs 2 CP each time. You can spend 3 CP to make them even more effective, and with take aim they become AP -4.
Well, the extra CP gives them additional -1 AP, doesn't it?
Yeah, and something else I think as well. I'm not sure what.
It sets you on fire.
Joe,
Brom.
can you pass me the 5 guys in the middle? Not
5 guys.
Yeah, not
What's your here, Joe? Brom's secondary objectives. One of them was attempting target.
Oh, yeah.
I picked the one by your sentinels
Yes.
because he's got obsec right by the middle, and the other one you don't hold. Now you could pick the other one to force him to stay there, but I've picked one of the sentinels. You are back in time to change your mind if you'd rather.
No, it makes sense. Makes sense. So you spend ingrained precision, which gives them the born soldier's ability.
Yeah, that's 1 CP. Born soldiers goes off on 5s instead of 6s.
Then experienced eye, which increases the AP by 1.
Is that all it does?
Yeah.
I thought experience eye does more. That's sharpshooters or Kazakin unit.
Yeah. And then
And then
you have got overcharged las cells, which gives them the mortal wounds.
yeah, that's the
There's a box. Need a box.
But the experienced eye on elite sharpshooters core is really good for if you've got it on basic guardsmen.
yeah.
Because with take aim, it means your lasguns and -2 AP then.
Yeah, which isn't bad. And not forgetting, but the problem I have with that is on standard guardsmen is you can't have sharpshooters core and born soldiers typically.
Pawn soldiers is just better.
I think born soldiers is just too good. Although I'm looking at guard for the narrative event, and if I'm honest with you, I'm probably not running born soldiers because it's a narrative event, and I'm looking at just taking a tank company.
For the narrative event, I want to have a Rough Rider army.
Well, I just want to run.
Is there a rule of 3 at the narrative event?
I don't know.
So I
It
wouldn't be
depends.
limited to 30 horses.
You might be limited to 30 horses, depending on how fucking gamey you're trying to be at a narrative event, Joe.
No, I just love the idea of just having a wall of horses just galloping across the table.
I also love that, yes.
It's like what's the best scene from Lord of the Rings?
Every galloping scene.
It's when the Rohirrim turn up to Minas Tirith.
Nah.
He's like, death, death. And they charge, and they've got the sun behind them, so it blinds the orcs.
Urukai. Is that right?
Orcs and Urukai.
Are they?
I think they're orc. It's Urukai at Helm's Deep, and then orcs at the thing.
They can move. That. So I've got
What are
5
you shaking
weeks
your head
left.
for?
Just
Time.
Although it upset me that Faramir was massively underused. Obviously,
So-
he was an important part of the story. with
Wee
his
Man
father.
says when we see the new Eldar the channel has just got, it depends. I will probably be picking it up at the end of the month. So in 2 weeks' time, as soon as I pick it up, I can run Eldar straight away because I know their rules.
It'll be good because we do need Eldar.
We do need Eldar, yeah.
Eldar will be good, especially you playing them gets all tasty, doesn't it?
So excited.
Be excited for it.
Chat's upset with you, Jay,
Why?
because that was Helm's Deep, not Minas Tirith.
No, so basically, in the story, in the books, in the film they don't do it, but in the books, the reason they're charging over the hill from the direction they are, because when you charge horses into block infantry, that's the perfect position for block infantry to be in against a cavalry charge. But because they're going over the hill, the reason why the orcs are like, no, it's because of the sun and Gandalf's blinding light, and that's why the block infantry like.
It's
panic.
still Helm's Deep.
No, the Rohirrim turn up to Minas Tirith at the end, and then what's the face has the brilliant idea of charging horses into Mumax.
So I've
What
stepped
a
out of the
pleb.
building, right?
What he should have done, right, is moved his horses back up the hill again, so then the Mumax have to choose whether they go towards Minas Tirith or they redivert into
Joe,
the
right.
horses.
You say what they should have
Gale
done.
of War is not.
You say what they should have done, but the good guys won.
They did.
So-
So a lot of horses died. We don't
That's
care
fine.
about the people.
It's fine. Plenty of burgers.
Right.
Also, what was his daughter's name?
Dave.
No, the one that killed the Witch King. She's like, I am no man. That bit right there. Plot hole armor right there, isn't it? She was taking advantage of the rules.
Brom, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So we've got to do some stuff and some things, Joe.
Yeah.
So first of all, we're going to kill the Casakin. Okay. So we got 9 shots from the.
The big charge, by the way, where he does the speech, it is Helm's Deep, just so you know.
Ow!
What? No, we don't know. When he's like riding along and he's hitting all the spears with his sword, that's Minas Tirith, because at Helm's Deep he's in the keep at the time.
Strength 6.
2s actually. Minus.
All of them and that one.
Yeah.
-2.
-2.
-1. I said it
Minus
earlier.
1, so
-1
5.
single damage. So you've passed 3, 2 die,
2 die.
and then
Where's the one from the top? He took the. He took
he
a
fell
jump.
off
He took a
down
dive.
here.
Yeah.
And then shotguns. And I think I've got more shots. So not those. And these are weaker.
Are you checking online now?
Yeah.
So 2 more.
You've gone very quiet. So I was like, -1, -2,
-1.
-1.
Shotguns. Another one dead.
1 has died.
And then, because we've never.
I'll take off the medic because he's actually completely redundant in the
Is he?
Casakin unit.
And then the.
Yeah, because Theoden is in the keep with Legolas and Gimli and all
Sweet.
that.
That's the one. 2. Sorry. You check in.
Yeah, but the light charge is at Helm's Deep.
It's also in the bit of Minas Tirith.
But the light charge
there's
is
no
at
light.
Helm's Deep.
Yeah, they have that there as well.
7.
But it's not.
7. Sorry.
But it's not the one I was talking about. Because when he's like,
So-
death, death.
So that's Minas Tirith. When he does the speech, the 4-minute fucking speech in
What's the
charge.
strength?
-2. All of that.
What's your strength?
7.
Okay.
-2.
-2. 6s.
The other one was -2 as well, but I ignored
5
it.
have died.
But
Yeah.
the charge with the actual light is Helm's Deep. When Gandalf says, "Look for my coming,"
In your eye.
yeah,
Cool.
on the second day in your eye, exactly.
Magma rail from here into.
I stand corrected.
Thank you.
But the death speech was Minas Tirith.
The death speech is Minas Tirith because the death speech sees the start of the Battle of Pelennor Fields. Yeah,
Yeah. The Pelican Fields.
Pelican
Pelicans
Fields.
everywhere.
but the light charge that you were talking about is Helm's Deep. Yeah.
No.
You knew it was, Joe.
It's
It
Hel-
fucking
it's
was.
They come
He's
down
right,
from
but
the
I'm
thing.
not
Oh,
saying
you're not accepting
it.
I
it.
watch the films like once a month.
Yeah, it does. It's almost like his Band of Brothers, which he starts every Christmas.
I watch Band of Brothers.
I love
Like,
Band of
every
Brothers.
Christmas,
Everything
then-
from this, add that. Cool. Are you popping smoke? Is that a thing?
yeah. No, I've got 3 grudge tokens on.
Are you
which is
remembering
completely
your
pointless.
+1 AP for grudge tokens?
I did over here
Cool.
on the 2nd and 3rd rounds of shooting, not the 1st.
Just take that one guy off then.
And that one guy who he passed on a 5, which would have been a 6. But yes, I am. When they're in half range, da 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 da. So everything into here. You're not doing anything. Yeah, I'm doing the strat for free. So mortal wounds on those 2 if they hit. 1 hits. Not rerolling the 1. Okay, so 1 hit.
Toughness 9.
And it wounded. And then these, and that auto wound, and those fail. So these hit, and one passes, and the second passes. So that's 5 went through, plus 1 mortal wound.
What's the minus?
5, 4, 3, 2, 2. It's definitely 2. It's definitely 2, but you've got a grudge token on, and you're within half range. You're not within half range. Definitely 2.
What's the fucking number?
2.
Is it 2?
Yeah.
Or is it 3 because I've got a grudge token?
No, it's not 3. You're not within half range, mate. That's fine. It's 2. Strength 7, minus 2.
You sure?
Yeah,
All right.
100%.
The 3 have gone through. What's the damage?
2.
Each?
Each.
Or in total?
No, each.
If
Plus.
3 go through and it's 2 damage in total, Joe, that's their rubbish.
So you've done 6 damage. I've got 11 wounds left.
Plus some mortal wound
I've
in
got
addition.
10 wounds left.
Cool. Okay. Sorry, that was causing you
Confusing.
all sorts of drama. And I dropped another dice. So here's the 6 shots from the M to the R. M to the R. That's pretty good. The 3 and the 2 hit but don't go through yet. So those hit and auto wound. These are strength is 7. So again, not those. So just the 4 actually. Minus 2. 2 damage.
1 goes through.
Another 2 damage.
So 8.
And then
He says next Joe's going to start saying, where was Gondor when the iceberg hit?
just the big gun, actually. All right. It's just the single, isn't it?
It's just the 1 shot.
Just the 1 shot, actually.
He missed. He rolled a 1.
2
To be
CP.
fair, I'm about to say you've got fucking 5 of them. To be fair, Easton said you need to give Joe your Lord of the Rings sword. He just out-nerded you. Well, we've just established he was actually wrong.
Hits, wounds,
Minus.
5.
I don't get a save.
There's 4, but
It's minus 4.
it's
Joe,
minus
don't
4. It's definitely 4. You're good.
It's
You can-
definitely 4.
It's definitely 4.
Are you sure?
Yeah, definitely
All right.
4.
It goes through.
Yeah.
And it's how much damage?
2d3 plus 6.
So
3, 5.
plus 6. He's dead. Does he explode?
Kill the big thing!
And that's why we put 2 judgment tokens on it, Bob.
Yeah. 2 extra judgment.
Have you noticed that every time we try and bring a new unit onto the channel to show it off, Brom just blows it up immediately?
I mean, you've had 2 turns of shooting it.
No.
He's giving you 2 full turns to show it off, Joe.
yeah, but he hid like a wimp.
So we're going to fire this unit. We're going to fire the magma gun here. No, fire it all at that.
All right.
Because we need to kill 3 things in shooting. We killed 1. We killed another tank. Actually, we've killed all 3, didn't we? So we might as well. Are they character blocked, or are they doing the blocking?
They are character.
But
To who, Brom? Character blocked to who?
because they're nearest, aren't they? So that would be fine.
No, what? Nearest to who?
Oh, this is nearer.
The
That is
Sentinel
near.
probably right next to him is probably
Yeah,
the nearest, Brom.
I actually can't see it from here, but they're in the open. They're not next to a tank,
The next to that tank.
are they?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's kill the sentinel then, because that's what we need. So, as I've got all the guys, there's 9 of these. Hitting on 3s.
My book's on the
Rerolling
table
ones.
again, Joe.
I know.
What?
It's fine. By the way, look, it's really nice
It's
art
fine.
cover.
It's fine. He is.
Threes.
He is an assistant to a supervisor.
I am an assistant to no what?
Oh, I want to go. I just
These
want,
ones.
Can I just leave this camera up now and just go start watching Lord of the Rings again?
No.
He doesn't have a judgment.
Do you
Okay.
skip the first? I always find that I've watched the first one so many times. I feel like I just need to skip it.
No.
I feel like it's
There's no skipping. Watch them all in their entirety, extended edition.
5.
I did do that once, all 12 hours of it in one day.
You watch the Hobbits,
There you go. Just
then the
2.
Lord of the Rings, all extended editions, and then all the behind the scenes. Have you seen the behind the scenes for the
Minus
extended
3.
editions?
No, I haven't. I never could sit through
In
that.
the extended editions,
2 damage.
each behind the scenes, Joe, is about 6 hours long,
Yeah.
and I've watched all of it multiple times. It's brilliantly interesting. How they
Magma
made
rail.
everything, how they make it all work.
Reroll. No, it's out of the box. Come on.
I feel
Yes.
like I judged the Hobbit series
Hits.
too harshly. When I first
9
watched it. I
wounds.
watched it all again
No.
recently.
It's this thing here.
Oh,
Here, mate. Here. So
How
that's
much?
taken 2,
yeah.
plus now my Magna Rail that's gone through at -4,
Why don't I get save?
which is D3 plus 3. wasn't it?
D3 plus D plus 3 is, that's 5
Yeah.
damage.
So it's
5
damage.
plus the 2 is 7. So it's dead.
7.
Does it explode? It does. One more wound.
One mortal wound.
Yeah, it's the unit of scrotes next to it.
So I'll take it on a guy. On a guy? Yeah, that guy.
On the squad leader,
Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, it's easier. And then no
or
one
just
dies.
kill one guy.
No, just take it on the squad leader. No, let's kill the guy.
What we'll do, Joe, is we'll take a week off,
Yep.
and then you can come and stay in my spare room. I'll have a Lord of the Rings week, and then we can educate you as to what happened in what film.
Cool. That thing into that.
I don't think I could watch the Hobbit trilogy again.
Hint, hint, Darth Vader's not in any of them.
You could watch Star Wars.
I would rather watch Lord of the Rings.
You could watch Star Trek then.
All
Get
next
same
generation,
house.
rather suck off a horse.
No, I think you watch.
Sag into the plasma.
You watch Next Generation,
Big
then
gun.
Voyager.
that auto wounds.
What's this big gun shooting at?
This into this. This is a strength 10 minus 3 damage.
Oh.
So it's hit and it wounds. You got 2 saves, mate.
One passed.
One failed. So flat 3 on that. So we play, and then his L7 is just a single shot. Actually, wounds, hits, and wounds.
Minus.
Yes, minus 3 damage.
It's fine.
Clever says that week that you do that, Brom can read the Votan Codex.
I'm pretty sure he can't read at all. He's just pretending.
Brom does. Many pretendings. So that's it.
Yeah?
I think that's it.
Yeah?
Yeah, we fired this, we fired them, we fired that, we fired that, we fired this. You're all good. That's the end of that turn and phase and things. We have extended battle lines. Demps. We are ditching tempting target.
Yeah.
No, we'll hold on to tempting target.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll come and get that in a minute. And then overwhelming firepower we've done.
Good work.
Sweet. Caroline.
I've still got hold the line.
So moving into Joe's turn. How many objectives did you hold, Brom? Joe? Fucking hell.
2.
2, because I hold 3.
I got hold the line at the end of his turn.
You got to hold the line at
What?
the end of his turn
Why?
because you haven't got any use for the 600 of his deployment zone.
Oh yeah, I wasn't getting there.
No. So what have you got now, Joe?
Investigate a site.
Investigate the site.
Yeah.
The site of investigation.
You've got to get 6 inches in the middle and get rid of me. Yeah.
Battlefield supremacy, bruv.
Supremacy
take the
of the
middle.
battlefield and
Storm a hostile objective.
Take the middle. So it really wants to take the middle.
I'm coming at you.
To do all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So Joe's objectives look like this, chat. Investigate a site, action within 6 inches of the centre with no enemy units. Within 6 inches of the centre, battlefield supremacy, control 3, control more. Storm hostile objective, control objective that Brom currently holds. Move into top down, go straight to chat. Joe, don't start talking about, I don't care. Just do it and tell us when it's you start shooting. Because you know, Brom doesn't need to know because he doesn't understand it anyway. James Hobbs, thanks for the donation. If I wanted to find a place to buy tickets and such for a fun narrative event at an independent gaming store, where should I look? Factorum. You know you were there, you fucking idiot. Don't start fabricating conversations so that I give people the shilly type pitch. Gaz does that enough. If you go to Factorum's Facebook page, we're now running narrative events once a month. And hopefully Joe will sort his life out and we'll come to one as well, because I think you'd enjoy it, Joe. I actually think you'd really enjoy it, if I'm honest with you. Thank you, Celtic Failure, for the donation. Lord of the Ring Tactics with Joe, love it. Helm's Deep Charge is Gandalf and Eomer. Minas Tirith is Theoden and Erwin charging the Mumax, although Helm's Deep does use Downhill Charge and the Sun. Bit of a fanboy, sorry. Exactly. Like we said. Like the conclusion that we came to.
I'm pretty sure they use the sun in the Pelennor Fields charge as well.
But the one you were specifically talking about was Helm's Deep.
Well, they're both pretty much the same.
Was they not?
They're both the sun.
Not
And
the same.
Gandalf is involved. Oh, he's not involved in the second one, is he?
Gandalf.
No, he's in the keep, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, whatever comes through that gate. Gate?
Whatever comes through that gate. Amazing. Vez, thanks for the donation. Have you seen the Soviet Lord of the Rings? It's about socialist Mordor trying to defend themselves against imperialist Gondor. And it's crap in the best way. I don't even know that exists. That's, okay. That's amazing. Have you seen your
Bum Bum.
Crackhead Bear film yet, or whatever it's called?
Oh, no, not yet.
What's it called?
Cocaine Bear.
That one. Have you seen that one?
No, I really want to though.
Steve says, oh wow, I think I downloaded the wrong version of Lord of the Rings. Yeah. The whatever came through that gate version is a harder to find film, but it's out there.
Actually, that's probably a bit silly. I probably won't do that. They're doing the action in the middle.
They can't,
Why?
because Brom's got units within 6 inches of the centre.
But I thought I'm allowed to. I don't have to hold the centre. I just have to have.
No, it specifically says on the time that I've...
Investigates like 1 unit can perform this action if it is wholly within 6 inches of the centre of the battlefield and remains wholly within 6 inches of the battlefield, and there are no enemy units wholly within 6 inches.
Oh, screw you then.
Yeah. So next turn, you could do that.
I'm going to advance that unit then, I guess, to hold the objective.
But will you?
I've knocked over that banner.
Yeah, that's fine. They're in.
Yes, they're going.
Just want them over there. It's a very impressive banner, Joe.
It is.
You
All
love
banners.
you love a good banner, don't you? If you could have an army of banners, would you?
Oh no!
I mean, he practically does.
Right then.
Joe, what are you doing?
Creating a line of death.
To be fair, Macbarius in the middle does look a bit scary.
So the Cassarican, I'm up to 2 CP now.
Oh yeah, I'm on 4.
I'm going to shoot this 10-man unit, or whatever's left of that unit.
There's 10 men.
There's 10 men.
9 men.
Not 5 guys.
Not 5. 5 guys plus 4 guys.
5 guys.
5 guys plus 4 guys.
I need to check an order. Order! Who was that guy? Oh, I'm super proud of him. Order!
Sir John Farncorn.
Thank you.
It's Sir John someone, and it starts with a B, but I don't know. It's in the Lord, House of Lords.
So what I've done on the Cassarican is I gave them front rank fire, second rank fire.
Front rank.
Second
Not first rank, second rank anymore, is it? Front rank, second rank.
Well, whatever
That
it
seems
is.
a bit silly.
I need more dice.
Oh.
And then we're going to spend 1 CP for auto wounding on 5s.
Not the more wounds?
He hasn't got the CP for it, has he?
He has.
Okay.
No,
Joe, last time you did this, you killed the whole unit properly.
I know, but
Probably
I've got
wounds.
enough guns to shoot in that direction at the moment. I don't feel like I need it at the moment.
You sure?
So I'm hitting you on 4s because
Okay.
they're heavy now. They're heavy 3. However, I'm re-rolling all hits and wounds on that unit.
Cool.
But I'm all
hits.
all hits because I can't re-roll to wound versus you because
Let's
of
re-roll
rules.
that one.
Oh, I shall. There we go. I get to re-roll it again in a minute.
Yeah, that's
anyway.
fine.
Boop boop.
So these are auto wounds, yeah? Let's not mistaken that 5 there.
Is that how many wounds it's got?
No, it's taken.
It's taken.
Yeah, so I'm back up to 11. An 11? That's not really... It hasn't got the same ring as 7, does it?
Boop boop boop. That was a wound. So I'm strength not less than you. So 5s.
Not less than me. Or less than me, yeah.
No.
Get out of the way.
So all of those at -2, which goes to -1, so it's still on your 5 up anyway.
So 2... Are they single damage?
Yeah, single damage.
Okay, so 2 on the shield guy on these 4s.
Yeah.
With his crest.
So that was a 4.
Was a pass one. And that one fails,
That
which
one
goes to
fails.
0.
Goes to 0. So
Yeah.
now single on a 4.
No, it's still 2, because you still got 2 wounds.
Oh yeah, because I passed.
Yeah, and 1 went to 0.
And
Now you've
So-
got 2 singles and 4s.
yeah.
Yeah, he's good. Now he's
So
dead.
he's now dead.
Oh, those are
And
all
these
on
are on
5s.
5. So 2 more die. Yeah?
Yeah.
So 3 men lost.
And then the 2 volley guns.
Oh, I'm going to have to take these guys. 2 inches, isn't it? I have to take that guy. And then this guy. Not that guy, that's medic. Sorry, my head's in the way.
So I've got 2 hits already.
It's not
You're
important.
there.
I'm going to put that there.
So I've got 3 auto wounds from hot shot volley guns.
It's fine. That guy's gone. 3.
No other hits.
Because I'm not in rapid fire range. I only get
3
4
5
shots.
ups, yeah?
Yeah.
So 2 more die, yeah?
2 more have perished.
That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yarp.
So let's... So the guy in here? And let's get rid of the magma.
So I should have got. If I wanted to clear if I'd done mortal wounds, then I would have cleared the whole lot.
So that's in there.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, if you'd done mortal wounds, you definitely would have killed the lot.
It's almost like we said to put the mortal wounds on, Joe.
So Lord Solar McBarius is going to pistol you
Into the same unit.
into his unit. He hits twice. Stroke 8, so 3s. Just the 1 wound actually.
3s.
3s, stroke 8. Oh, your total is 4. 2s. On your 5-ups, because it's -3.
No, so 2 more die. I'm going to lose the objective because I can't keep the medic alive and that.
A Meltagun from the command squad.
Did they advance?
Oh, he's missed. He advanced, but it's assault.
Oh, cool.
Then the heavy bolter teams here are going to just pepper them up.
Oh, you've got loads in range as well. So
9.
the heavy bolters from
In this building here.
Yeah,
Reroll the ones to hit. We have taken the aim. We have hit you auto wounded once.
Cool.
We're strength 5 and your tough is 4. So that is 5. Thump. And it's on your 4-ups because it's -1, which you ignore because void armor.
So 2 die perfectly. Everyone
Blasting
dies.
them
Joe. Everyone dies.
That took a lot of gun, though.
Yeah.
Who killed me? This unit in here.
Yeah. I tell you what though, like heavy bolters aren't that great anymore, but I just love the concept of heavy bolters. Just basically firing shells the size of monster cans at people.
I don't know. If you use Lady Cartman and you put take aim on them, they can go to strength 6
Oh yeah,
-2.
-2. I put take aim on them anyway, that's why I was hitting you on 3s. So they would have been -2. Doesn't matter.
Still
Yeah,
died.
Lady Cartman makes them strength 6 -2, 2 damage. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
Where
is Lady Cartman?
The Plasmacutioner
Who
is
doesn't
going to
have
shoot
Lady
here.
Cartman?
Does he not? So plasma into here.
Yeah. Overcharging.
Cool.
Just the 1 extra shot.
Just the 1 actually.
Reroll the ones.
True story.
He's really trying to kill himself. Right, I've hit.
Did he get 1?
Yes, I've taken him what we wounds. 2 wounds though. 2 wounds.
So on my 4 up.
-4.
And because they're the same, I can roll them at the same time, can't I?
Yeah, both out.
Both fail, so I ignore
That's-
1. So what are they? 3 damage each.
4, yeah, 3 damage.
But you've still got the big guys.
C.
So that takes 6. That
Yes.
would put me down
You've
to
taken 5 already.
5 left. Okay. I think it's wise to keep it because 3 versus your 5 is 5, isn't it? That you do. So I'm down to 5 left.
So he's
okay,
gonna,
Joe?
then the heavy bolters are going to brass you up. 2 hits.
That's out of the box. Doesn't count. That's cocked. That's a 2.
Just
Unlucky.
Just the 1 wound. -1.
Which is -0, so 2 up safe.
Ciao. Oh, it's out of the box.
It's
Doesn't
out of the
count,
box
Joe.
of the camera.
There you go.
Oh! 2 damage. You want to minus that? Should I minus that?
Doesn't -1 it, does it?
Brom, you're probably losing your land fortress. Just to let you know.
The one with the commissar.
Based on mortal
Oh, no.
wounds, isn't
The
it?
one without the commissar will shoot at you now. A heavy
Why?
bolter. Oh,
Okay.
that's you. Vanquisher cannon.
Misses. Ha ha! Come on. You've got to hit it with something because I need
Last
this.
cannon
What?
from the other Vanquisher.
Okay.
Hits.
Why are you last canning me?
Wounds. 4 up. D6 damage.
If I ignore it before he rolls it, is that when I
No,
ignore it?
he
I
does
can
the
wait.
damage first. Yeah.
Okay, good. So roll low. There you go.
Oh.
Good. He's rolled a 1. That's good. So I'll take that, Joe.
Vanquisher turret.
You're going to miss.
Hits.
I'm going to pass on a 4 up. Oh, I don't get
Wounds.
a 4 up.
You don't get your 4.
Bonk.
You get a 6 up.
I do get a 6 up because it's 2 -4, and I don't get that. So,
So-
I now bonk you
D3 mortal wounds for 2.
for enough to kill it.
Vanquisher.
And it doesn't blow up. And I've got 5 guys plus the E-champ.
E-champ! 4 ones.
That's 4 berserks dead. If that happened. So 1 berserk does die.
You're going to kill the E-champ. He hasn't got a helmet on, so he's more susceptible to shrapnel.
So 1 berserk dies, and the E-champ gets out.
And the E-champ died.
No.
Oh. Did you want to spend the CP for disembark 6 inches?
What's the 1s and 2s die? Isn't it? No. No, we're not doing that.
Hey, Joe.
What?
270 people in chat.
Oh, yeah.
If every single person gifted
fight.
1 membership,
Yeah.
we'd have almost 3 vouchers to give away.
That would be good, wouldn't it? With the £300 or £200, what would you buy?
Would I buy with £200 right now?
With £300. If it,
Well, it's almost 3 vouchers.
almost. If it were £200 right now, what would you get?
If I could buy anything
Alright,
40k
yeah,
right now.
right now.
Oh no, I don't. Oh, this is hard. I don't like being put on the spot like this, Joe.
No.
With £300 right now.
£200 right now. What would I buy?
Right now, a Marine army that's green is probably going to perform pretty well. It's going to be pretty stable. It's going to be quite boring to play, but simple.
Well, Salamanders.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with. For an interesting, a bit of fun. I don't. Orcs. They're not the best, but you'll always have fun.
I would probably buy 4 more boxes of Rohirrim.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what I mean is the
Yeah.
Attillans.
Attilan Rough Riders.
I would also then need to buy 4 boxes of the upgrade kits because I won't put the Attilan hats on because they look fucking stupid, quite frankly. What's that? 4 boxes of Attillans is like 120, and the 4 upgrade sprues is like another 18, 20, 36, 66, 72, 72. So that's almost my money gone right now, Joe.
So 200 quid is
Probably another heavy weapons team because I had 3 heavy weapons teams and I gave 1 to you to put in the Valhallans.
Yeah.
That's probably about there then, to be fair.
so three of the new dreads
The Brutalis.
off the online eBay.
Well, it's Games Workshop vouchers, Brom, so that's it doesn't
not
work.
gonna help.
Or element vouchers.
That's really not going to help. I trade them in for money, and I'd spend, and then 50 quid would go into the buying like Blade Guard or something fun.
I'd probably go.
And then go Blood Angels.
I would put some of my own money in. I'd buy 2 Strike Force Augustus boxes. I'd keep the Brutalis Dreadnoughts and sell the rest on eBay.
and hope that you get.
I would take the Destination Marines and I would throw them at the wall and hope they break.
I build them as intercessors.
I would go either 2 combat patrols. I put my own money in 2 combat patrols and a boarding patrol of Drakari,
Oh, would you?
or the same again
For the orcs.
for Virginia Sea the Cult.
Oh,
you go that way?
I could be tempted by Orcs, actually.
Because the box set, that new boarding action box set
Yeah.
is pretty good actually. That's good value.
But at the moment, I'm so... Because I have a Joe who paints armies for the channel, I'm so, like, in my own little world of hobby with World Eaters, Eldar and Guard right now. And because we have a World Eaters painted army and a Guard painted army, and I'm about to pick up an Eldar painted army, I'm just loving my own little hobby space right now. There's no pressure. It's great. It's my favourite.
Actually, 200 quid worth of grey models behind you would be quite like that's a pressure. The stars to build some pressure.
Maybe
especially
see
in
my
the
desk.
Yeah. It is. No, Joe.
Right, on that, whilst we were pausing right there, talking about those vouchers, Cornet Ed gifted 1, Hero. Liberty Fires gifted 5, fucking hero. Casey Mad gifted another 1. Cool German Dude gifted another 1. Ghastly gifted 1. Carl gifted 1. Wee Man gifted 1.
Did
And
you ask
Mr.
them
Sven
to?
gifted 1.
Did Cool German
they're
Dude
all
get us
just
to 9?
Hey?
Did Cool German Dude get us to 9 again?
No.
If I was him,
we are
I'd-
currently on 29.
I'd be
29.
waiting in the wings if I was him. 8, 9.
So they're just all after attention.
Their single gifted memberships are always after attention, Brom. We've established that
If you
already.
are after a membership and for the middle of the month can't afford it, no shame in it. You can go #snipe me. Or
You can't. It's
exclamation
members
mark.
only chat, Joe.
Oh yeah. We didn't think
On
of that.
Thursday, you could go #snipe me. We didn't think of that.
We didn't think of
There's
that.
people
Right.
all day today on the Liam and Joe show going #snipe me and no one bothered, no one cared. Arno Lowe, thank you so much for the 10 donation. Just a
doing?
hello, he says. That's perfect. You're a legend. I love you so much. Thank you.
Shooting over there.
I'm gonna shoot some laser guns at
Into
those
the-
bicyclettes.
Yeah. But you said
the
we're a 4-up
bicyclettes.
save, didn't you?
They
You
are
said
up
four
save.
save.
That you said that they weren't very good. I actually want another squad of them, Joe.
That Cadian rule of 6s
Explode.
explode. Didn't roll a single 6. But I have wounded you twice.
But you didn't re-roll.
But I don't re-roll.
Just the twice.
Yeah.
Just on the 4-ups, actually. So you can take two wounds.
Take 2 what?
2 wounds.
Yeah.
2 dunes.
Who are you taking it on?
On a normal guy, mate.
All right then.
Thank you, Mr. The Dave B.
So you've got 1 wound left. Only the Mr. the Big Gun has 4 wounds.
Yes, agreed. Yeah.
Oh, so you're counting down? No, you're counting.
No, on this
counting
one,
up.
It depends, Joe, entirely.
typically I try to count up, so he'll have one left.
Just put how many
One
wounds
left.
remaining.
That's what I'd like
I've
to
got
do.
a simple brain.
The only time I don't do that is the big models, and
He
that's
mixes
really difficult.
it up so that he can just tell you the best one for him.
Oh yeah.
Smart,
Yeah.
Brom.
So when I was like, he's got 5 wounds
Big
left.
brain thinking.
He's got 5 wounds left, and you're like, it's remaining. Or that's how many he's taken.
Yeah, that's how many you've taken. And then you did 6 to him, and I was like, well, no, that's what's remaining.
All right then. So I'm going to shoot a plasma gun at them now. There's no point
What, from
overcharging.
the guys?
Yeah.
From the guys.
Both hit.
Cool.
That's 1 wound so far. That is also a wound. On your win run.
5.
5s.
Yeah, doesn't matter, does it? So
Just
pass
the one
1, fail
wound,
1,
actually.
1 dies.
Yeah.
And 1 dies.
Just the one, actually.
That Chimera is going to shoot him.
Pew, 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 pew.
Chimera.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So
You can
turret
see the
heavy
champ.
bolter.
You can see my channel.
Hull heavy bolter. Oh. He's in danger.
He's not.
He's -1 to wound, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's toughness 5?
Yeah.
He is -1 to wound, isn't he?
Who
He
is?
is.
He is -1 to wound.
Who
Minus 1
is?
damage.
E-champ.
Yes, nice on the wound.
So would be 4s, now 5s.
Ooh.
2 6s.
So that's
Tasty.
3 at -0 versus you.
So 2 ups.
2 ups.
There you go.
Nice.
Thanks for wasting every...
I'm going to charge the E-champ. now
What?
With 3 sentinels of death.
Are you on crack?
Maybe. What's it you?
I think he just picks them up, Joe.
Well, he only gets 4 attacks.
Right,
He can only kill 2 at best,
right.
which means there's 1 left alive.
Okay.
Which means that if he falls back, he can't charge.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
You don't make it.
I don't make it anyway, so
Do you want to CP it?
nah.
No, he can't. It's
I'm
too
going
CP.
CP.
No.
I'm done, mate.
Thank you,
Oh.
Mr. Dave B. Thank you,
What are you doing?
Hang on,
Nothing.
Stratosterics for 2 gifted memberships. One each.
Legends.
Attention seekers. Up to
You-
31. 69 to go. Oh, 69.
69. Yeah.
Joe,
Your
did you do anything?
Battle Food Supremacy
For the 5, actually.
and Storm Hostile Objective
For another one.
for another 5. Do I investigate a site, or am I about to get murdered? I feel like murdered is probably on the cards at this point. So we're going to get rid of investigate a site.
I would do that.
Which means at the end of Battle Round 3, before we move into Battle Round 4, it's 50 points to the Leagues of Votan to 55 points to the Astra Militarum.
Keeping it tight.
Ooh.
It is tight like a tiger.
Yeah,
Brom,
that's
how many
useful.
objectives do you hold?
I hold 2.
Still on the 10 there.
Just the 10.
Okay, the only
keep
way you're
swapping.
going to max it then is by doing 15 next round.
Okay,
Just, I don't want to alarm you.
that's fine.
We're moving-
I'm alarmed.
I've got Brom on 5 CP
I am now, yep.
and Joe on 2.
Roger, dodge.
What's your cards, Brom, Lum, and Ding Dong?
So I have still got Tempting Target,
You do.
which is over there
Yeah.
Tempted by that target.
by that target. I am going to pull Raise the Banner.
Okay, do an action on an objective in No Man's Land.
Excellent. Which I can do.
And
And Defend Stronghold.
defend your stronghold. Don't let Joe get anywhere near you.
That's okay, actually, because you can't teleport now, can you?
No.
So that's
No.
not too bad.
Barbie's key has been used.
Yeah.
Barbie Key.
The pink convertible raced him across the field with Barbie's key.
Yeah. Need to get those scions, don't I?
You do. I have lots of them in my
Okay, so
office.
that's fine. So,
I think I just need the 1 box actually. How many do you get in 1 box?
Five.
to do that.
As in Start Collecting box, because you've only got Start Collecting.
Oh,
box.
in the start collecting box you get 10.
Ow!
Yeah, I think so.
Are you sure?
No. I think you get 10. Let me have a look.
Doing that.
I think it's 15 actually.
It's just those 2.
I think because it's 15 and the little scooter. They
Well, I'm
have.
not going to lie to you, because your army is going to be ready long before mine, you're going to get the whole start collecting box, including the transports, to paint. Astra Militarum.
You said
Either way, I want 30.
That's what am I singing? Combat Patrol Astra Militarum is actually good value as well, you know. Have you seen it, Jay? 20 Acadians, Acadian Command Squad,
Well, it's the
2 field batteries.
it's the special box set, isn't it?
It's fucking nice, man.
First of all,
I like it muchly. I have such a guard erection right now.
If you go, so that's the special box set. The Cadia stands without the card and the codex and
Yeah.
the cards,
I think it's reasonable.
which means that that codex is really. I love how half of their website is out of stock at the moment.
So 10. And the
Only
transport.
10?
Yeah, I told you.
For 70 quid.
Oh, you do get that plastic commissar they put in every guard box ever.
It's a terrible box set, really. When you
Terrible commissar as well. I don't like that model at all.
No.
I've got the command squad built already that you can have because I'm not going to get to the Silence anytime soon because no one likes paras.
No one does like that.
The problem is when you meet, you think they're cool until you meet them, and then they're just terrible people.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Joe. Did you remember to put one on his at the end of his turn?
Yeah, so we nothing killed me, did it?
I mean, and some stuff did kill you.
It was just that one killed the guys in here.
Yeah.
What killed this? It was
The
plasma-
Vanquisher.
The Vanquisher there.
That one. No, it was
There.
this one because he did the mortal wounds.
Yeah. So I didn't do him.
Excuse me. Came out of nowhere.
Excuse me.
Just shook me. That did.
I'm sorry, Jack.
So what we've done is this unit here are by the objective.
Yep.
And they were shooting me, so I can shoot them. So I've upped that to 2. This unit here can be seen by Carl, and that unit there can be seen by Carl, but I can't see this group.
No.
Which kind of sucked. Okay.
So we've chat have been talking about movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Since Lord of the Rings, when Joe got his facts wrong, and they moved on through Lord of the Rings and Star Wars films, and they're on Predators, etc. And now someone says, ask Brom what he thinks of Aliens 2. That was never going to leave you, that Brom.
Aliens.
Aliens 2.
Aliens is one of the most quintessential sci-fi films ever made.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, bit shit.
So basically,
It's a bit shit.
Bit shit.
All the
What the
Aliens
fuck is
films.
wrong with you?
All the Aliens films, bit shit.
That's basically
at the
summary.
time when it was released in the same month as Apocalypse Now. Right.
Anyone who watches those and thinks graphically they're amazing, equate to a Stevie Wonder.
No one says that Aliens isn't a graphically amazing
Cool.
film
Because
because they didn't
even
really
the acting
use,
was a bit shit.
they didn't really use CGI. No, it's an 80s action Vietnam film.
It's a bit shit.
It's basically a Vietnam film but with aliens.
So it's a bit shit.
It's incredible.
It's a bit shit.
I will die on that hill.
It's a bit shit. Like back then, back when it was made,
It
was
a bit shit
incredible.
as well.
it was incredible.
And
No, it
now
wasn't.
it's still incredible.
It's not incredible, is it?
Do you know what else is incredible?
What?
Starship Troopers.
I've not seen it.
Is it?
It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it is
The
actually.
problem is
It is
with
good.
Starship
It's a bit shit.
Troopers,
It's not a bit.
it's
shit.
an incredible film, but if you watch it now, having never seen it before, you'll probably be,
It's a bit shit.
this is a bit shit.
Exactly.
But I watched it when it came out. I probably shouldn't have because I would have been incredibly young at the time.
Yeah.
But
Yes, you did.
so good. Thus,
I'm not going to watch. People say, Liam, watch it. I'm not. I'm telling you now, chat. You're wasting your time. I'm not going to watch any of those films ever.
although that film warned me off any woman called Carmen. She's so mean.
I'm not going to watch Alien.
But
I'm not going to watch
Denise Richards-
Aliens. I'm not going to watch Starship Troopers. All these things that people keep throwing at me. Watch this. Watch this. If it's an old film with old
Good.
graphics, filmed on old cameras with old actors, I'm not fucking.
Do you know what's
watching
a
it.
great film that's got troopers in the name? Super Troopers.
Pooper Troopers.
Super Troopers is about a bunch of American highway police, and obviously they're in the woody part of America, and shenanigans ensue.
Yeah.
What I'm saying.
I think that's.
Also, another great film I watched the other day, rewatched the other day. It's called Slither.
Was there anything that comes through the gate?
Could do actually. They'll go in the mouth.
I when I look at those old films, which I could watch, or I could watch Lord of the Rings again, I'm like, well, I'm not watching the old films, then am I?
A film that I think I watched too many times, which I keep meaning to rewatch because it was one of my favourite films ever, was Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down's pretty good.
That was a good film.
That has aged incredibly
Pretty
well.
devastating though, isn't it? Like how rough it is in the middle of it.
It was a 90-minute mission, leave base to get back, that lasted like 2 days.
It's like us in DMZ.
There's a helicopter somewhere in there. It's probably going down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We had a helicopter and we were doing quite well with it. And it went terribly, terribly bad.
It's like us in DMZ.
You should-
Exclamation mark gaming. Come and join us.
You should definitely like when you said get back in,
Yeah.
and I just ran around in circles because I couldn't remember where I was. Going. Yeah,
Although
it's bad.
you need to watch The Last of Us. Finished watching that the other day.
No.
Although I hope they don't make a second series because.
So the other thing is, as well,
second game
is
was
I don't have the time to sit and watch movies. So when I put something on like Lord of the Rings, I have 2 monitors on my computer, as you know. I'll be working on the front monitor looking at me, and my side monitor will have a film on in the background or a series. So I put Lord of the Rings on or Band of Brothers because I know what happens. I borderline know the script, so I don't have to look at it. It's just background noise. Good films, things like The Last of Us, which you've told me is excellent, I'd actually have to sit and watch that.
Yeah.
And so I can't because I don't have time to sit and watch something like that at the moment.
What was that on? Was that on that plasma cutioner? There's a 2 randomly in the middle.
It goes on whenever it lands on. Oh, the command squad.
Mandy, thank you for the
That's
donation.
fine. All right, we'll play on.
So Wolf Den Miniatures became a member all by himself.
Hero.
What a hero. Mandy said, we need to watch party.
No, that wasn't.
No, it's not bad. Starship Troopers is still good. I will red postcard it if you makes you watch them.
Which one? What, Starship Troopers?
Starship Troopers is great.
I'd watch that anyway.
You can
So
put the
good.
biggest red
That was
postcard
the
in that you possibly can, and I probably still won't watch
The
them.
second
Mandy.
Starship Troopers was.
Yeah, he'll just ignore you. Can I start firing? I just got a small arms fire. It's a bit naff. We can keep talking.
Do small arms fire? There we go.
It's like a T-Rex. T-Rex for arms fire. So we're going to do the Pioneers into the man squad on the end.
The
okay?
man squad.
Yeah. We've got 9 from the heavy top gun, 6 from the autocannons, 4 from the shotguns. Okay. If you want pop smoke or some transhuman nonsense crap, so I'll crack on. Cool. Thanks. You can go back to normal.
Cool. People call me a heathen. Someone said Dread is another good one. Not seen that.
Oh, Dread is a work of.
Never
art.
watched Dread. Never watched Rambo. Never watched Terminator. Never watched RoboCop. Never watched any of that nonsense.
That's double.
Never watched Lethal Weapon.
-1.
Never watched Lethal Weapon.
That's pretty good. That one.
No, never watched any of them.
I tell you what, the remake of RoboCop isn't that bad. I quite enjoyed it.
Auto. And 2, so 3 more at -1.
3 more at -1. Ooh.
That's -2.
Oh,
That doesn't matter.
it's -2.
Yeah,
Well, that does matter because
it doesn't.
I don't get a save at all then.
Ah, that's fine.
But you're on cover.
Oh, then it's -1 because I don't ignore because I haven't got scanners. But it doesn't matter. Didn't you fail anyway?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I want auto wounds, and then shotguns. So that's all 4.
-2.
Yeah.
There we go.
So. Yeah.
People said I'm a lost cause. This isn't new. My disdain for films, specifically old ones, isn't new. It's been here forever.
Thanks, JJ.
I don't get it though.
4 shots.
What do you mean you
there.
don't get?
But your hatred for it.
I wouldn't call it a hatred. There's no hatred there,
I'll tell you what, it's
Jay.
a great film that doesn't require much brain power to watch.
What's that?
Is the Expendables series.
So it's not.
It's just unadulterated gun.
It's
porn.
not. There's no. To be
The
clear,
Expendables. Yeah.
Aliens,
Yeah, that's pretty good,
RoboCop,
actually.
Rambo. There's no hatred there.
No.
I just have no interest in ever watching them.
The best scene in any film, though, has got to go to Rambo 4, where basically they expended all fake blood, fake body parts, and squibs in all of Hollywood in one scene where he's on a 50 cal on a boat, and he is just both thumbs.
Is that the scene?
all the time?
Is that the scene that they took the piss out of on what's it? Hot Shots Part 2?
No, they did that. That was from Rambo First Blood.
See, I have no idea.
But Rambo.
So I have watched Hot Shots. Hot Shots
yeah.
Part 2.
Rambo 4. It's just 5 minutes of him on a 50 cal, and it's filth.
It's going to them.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Hey, it's that one guy.
It's on 2s.
Oh.
And auto wins.
Yeah.
Cool. And its strength is 5. So 5s.
Mm.
Right? Yeah?
Yeah.
So
Minus
just the 1. Minus is 3, but half distance is a thing.
So how much damage is it?
-4, and it's 3 damage because
Ooh.
your save character is 3 or better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Although the bit with Terry Crews and the USAS
That's
shotgun
actually pretty good now.
in the Expendables is great. I think I shared that TikTok to the group chat about the new shotgun in Call of Duty.
Garty says you've got your film facts wrong again. He's not on a boat, he's on the back of a truck.
Oh no, he's shooting at boats. Sorry.
Auto wounds.
Never
What are
trust
you
anything
shooting?
Jay
So
says.
this, heavy missiles into that. I miss 1 with a 1, and I hit and wounded automatically with the 1.
I'm impressed that you did all of this auto wounding when we weren't looking.
Well, it's on camera.
I mean,
we can
people are
watch it
watching, Joe.
back. And then the strength 7, or the
Seven.
L7. So that hits, doesn't auto wound, and then wounds. Wounds because I'm tougher than
Strength
you.
9.
Strength 9. Toughness 8.
Mm.
So freeze.
Minus.
2. Not in half range. So you're fine. So just the one save here as well on your more. Oh, you did.
So no one actually comes here for actual gaming facts or interest. They just come here for.
Okay.
But there's a reason why we don't put things like lists and descriptions, because we're hanging out. That's what we're doing. We're hanging out with chat.
We're just dudes in a garage with no trousers on. They don't know.
Berserks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Charging that.
Yeah.
Okay, I get to re-roll it because they're berserks as well.
I will. Not Overwatch.
7.
I've noticed that the re-rolls don't come into effect when they're cocked. When it's helpful to him, when he just goes, just squishes it into
It's
the
that,
corner.
or I can make a really loud bang and bang it, and then maybe get what I want.
Who's this?
This is E-Champ into them.
E-Champ! E-Champ!
He's into
I mean,
there.
he's going wherever he wants,
Yeah.
quite frankly.
I can't get round you. I want to be this side, probably.
What did you roll? 11.
Yeah,
When you've got a long charge there, Brom, you'll probably be okay.
I think I'm okay. Cool. Because I want to be able to then go that way. Yeah? And then this guy into there as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. the E-Champ.
No, that's not enough.
Who's that you're charging there?
The
Cold
Lord.
Master.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because he's actually a beast.
He's pretty good when he's not just stood there touching a land fortress.
His gun was pretty good just then.
His gun's good, his hammer's good, his unit's good.
He's just a monumental, like.
Waste of points.
I'm
Waste of
actually a
points.
little bit sad that all you ever do is see him there stroking land fortress.
I would rather,
Yeah.
instead of taking him, just pay an extra 60 points on the land fortress to just ignore 1 damage a turn.
Okay.
That's just better.
We should play a few rounds when the next chat plays a Would You Rather. That's great.
Yeah.
It's a great
Would you
game.
rather? And then we go, yeah. Would you rather? I think,
Would you rather back onto your dad or inch further into your mum?
for fuck's sake, we're not playing that. We're not playing this anymore.
Is there a third option? Just top myself immediately.
No,
Yeah,
you can
thanks,
only
mate.
go one way, Joe. Only go one way.
Thanks, Jojo.
Big thank you, big thank you to Mandy, who says we need a watch party. Oh no, I've done that one already. Big thank you, Dave. Don't dare diss Flash Gordon, or I'll give you a wedgie. I've never watched it, so I couldn't.
Flash Gordon is. Well, it's brilliant, isn't it?
I know the Flash Gordon memes. I've never watched it, so you know.
My Instagram and Facebook one is the face swap they did with me and Brian Blessed.
Where are you fighting first, Brom?
E-Champ.
Champ. 4 attacks.
Ciao!
That's a problem.
So that auto hits and wounds.
Yeah.
Think again.
Becomes mortal wounds.
And then becomes mortal.
It's exacta.
It's
So it
exacta.
just swaps everything out, goes straight to D3 plus 3 mortal wounds,
Yeah.
and you don't roll anything else for that particular attack.
Good.
And the attack sequence ends.
On that one?
On that
Yep.
one. To hit with the 6. But these are just hits.
Yeah.
Yep. So you wound on.
On toughness, strength 10.
Doesn't matter what your toughness is.
Oh, it's,
So 3s.
it doesn't matter. So it's there you go. All went through.
Does that 6 also count as the mortal
No,
wound?
it's on the hit roll.
Okay. So what's the minus on Exactor?
Yes. It's a Thunderhammer, Joe. It's 3.
I think it's 3.
Right.
I'll get it for you. It's fine. Yeah.
Well, if it's minus 3, I've saved one. If it's more than minus 3, I haven't.
It's in the relic section, Brom.
Yeah, I know. It's the same minus though, so it's minus 3. It's going to be minus 3. Well, it's that way, isn't it? Sorry. I was doing it for you. That way, and then that way. There you go, Joe. Minus 3, D3 plus 3, and hit rolls of a 6. So I have a D3 plus 3 more.
Right, so I've passed one.
Yeah,
So the first one is 3 plus D3.
yeah,
Kills one.
cool.
This guy here. Does
Yeah.
he explode?
No.
Oh.
Second one, D3 plus 3 for 4.
For
That's
4.
not enough.
And then
Which
you do
puts
D3.
him onto 3.
And then you do 3
D3.
mortal wounds plus D3 mortal wounds.
So you take 2 off him, which puts him down to 5.
Yeah.
Does
I
he
mean,
explode?
to be fair, he's not done badly there, Joe, has he? He's gone in and straight fucked 2 sentinels with one swing of his hammer,
And
basically.
you've left them out of range. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to interrupt? 3.
I get 2 attacks each, don't I?
I've got a 5-up save plus, unless you're 1 damage weapons, and I've got a 4-up set. I got 5-up save, then a 4-up invuln.
They're so stupid. I'm not going to
feel
bother.
no pain.
No.
Okay, so I only
1
get
CP.
what?
Kill your stands.
What's that mean?
Transhuman.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is where the plasma axes are better, Joe, because you're a single damage, and I could have had not 12 attacks. I could have 24
Well,
attacks.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if
People
I'm
have said
right,
this.
though, Joe, but you and I have said about plasma axes all the times.
Yeah, but I'm going up against a tank army.
So you're hitting
I
on
wanted.
4s, aren't you?
I
So
am.
You're saying you tailored.
tailored.
Yeah, definitely. No, you say that, but I did take it last time against tank army. I'm spending a CP for reroll all hits, which is my thing.
You're dingling.
Ciao. It's on 4s, and you've got the 2
The
tokens
2
that
ghost
you threw-
tokens.
you threw in the air.
But I seem to have gained... that token seems to have disappeared from them and moved onto the plasma cutioner, Brom,
Yeah, I
I've
think
noticed.
it's actually on there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't count.
No.
So we're just, these are all hits, and then that way, because that would have been really useful with your transhuman and re-roll the hits. So 1 more hit. All right?
Nice. Probably 2s to win.
2s, but you
Well, but 4s. Oh, that's paid off. Look at that.
It's all coming up Millhouse.
So 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, 5 dead.
But is it? What's your damage? 3?
Yeah. -3, 3.
Jurgen, 5. Feel no pain.
You actually...
No, he's going to take 3. Feel no pain.
He nearly lived.
He nearly
fucking lived.
That was pretty good.
Jurgen has perished. The random guy with binoculars.
Oh, come on, Jojo.
He nearly lived. Close to living.
Fucking medics doing work, Joe.
Yeah, he's still pissed that they're dying.
Oh, I've done 2, haven't I?
You've done 2 out
Missed the banner out of 5.
out of 5, yeah.
The banner. Oh,
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
He got
took it,
squished.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's holding a flag, isn't he? That's why it's gone down.
So,
Heat on.
so I've got 2 more to go. Do I take 2 invulnerable saves?
That's a risk, Joe.
It is a big risk.
What, on the medic? Is that on the medic?
Yeah.
No, the medic doesn't have an invulnerable save. It's all
Oh.
about putting it on the officer.
On the officer with a 5-up, feel no pain. But they're invulnerable, then she gets to feel no pain. She's got
She does,
4
yes.
wounds. So we're going to take it. 2 invulnerable saves.
2 or just the 1?
Just the one, actually,
Just
Joe.
the 1, actually,
2.
because he could die.
1, because if she dies first...
No, she's got 4 wounds. And the hammer's 3 damage.
Okay.
Oh,
Then
concussion
I
balls.
can't kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both failed.
Uh-oh.
So-
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
The medic will
6
live.
no pains.
The medic will live. I mean...
She lives as well.
She got 2 wounds. Yeah.
How many wounds she got normally?
She's got 4. And
Yeah.
she's taken
Shit.
2.
Yeah.
What?
She's alive.
Oh.
She's alive with 2 wounds.
That's pretty tasty, Joe.
That is Valhallan
Stoicism.
stoicism.
Yeah, that's-
I'm going to power sword you now.
That's pretty damn good, that. I'm well impressed.
Power sword you. Oh, I got 4 hits.
Uh-oh.
You're in trouble. Toughness 4?
Yes. Don't look at me with a
I'm
question
not
mark.
asking you questions anymore. 1 wound
1,
is on your invuln.
but single
Minus
damage.
3.
Yeah,
Single
5 up.
damage.
So it's a 5 up, and then it's a 4 up.
Yeah.
So I pass. That's fine.
And then the medic will. He's been super busy helping people. Oh, he's hit you twice. He's wounded you once.
5 up, followed by a 4 up.
Oh, I was going to say, if he killed one, I bet this medic can do it all.
Yeah. So
I've probably got to take a leadership test, actually. I've taken 3. I've rolled a 4, 5, 6, 7. I would imagine
I would
that
think
a
you're a
command squad is leadership 7.
I would think so.
Because they've got quite a low
You don't have a
leadership.
banner guy anymore, so
A
the flags are normally quite good.
Leadership 8.
Ooh.
Yeah. I rolled
what's
too
it?
many attacks with a power sword, but she didn't kill anyone. She only got 3 attacks, not 4. I'm sorry, Brom. I hope you can forgive me.
If I had another 12 attacks, I could have definitely done it.
I like it.
That's it. That's the end of my turn.
Cool, beautiful.
I have not. I have raised a banner.
Okay.
I've raised a banner.
Yeah.
I have.
Have you tempted to target?
So here, the reason you haven't touched me or piled in, I've not piled in, is because I'm a numpty, isn't it? Because
If you pile in, you can only pile in towards them anyway.
I know, but if I
have to fight you, but I can't kill you.
and then you'd have to back away and you don't get to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would do that. You can fight me, mate.
I'm gonna fight you.
Mostly because I don't want you to have free shots with your heavy bolters.
No win.
Yeah?
No win.
Okay, so I haven't got tempting target, but I think I'm going to go and batter that next.
So you're going to keep hold of tempting target?
I think so, and I'm going to get defend stronghold at the end.
We think.
I think.
Yeah. Okay. Into Joe's turn. Bro, I've got you on 5 CP.
I have got 5 CP now.
If you spend some time reading your codex, you'd probably be a lot more stratagems you can use.
There's a few
Joe,
extras.
do you hold 1?
Yes.
Do you hold 2?
Yes.
Do you hold 3?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Didn't you say there were?
I've got
Odd
2. They're not odd tech now.
Okay, so no, you don't. And these guys are dead. Dead, Dave.
I'm looking
Very
for
tight game, team.
the
Joe's turn and
the medic stratagem.
In the meantime, thank you, Wolfden Miniatures, who became a member and then super chatted and said, "Hello, boy. Thank you for the great content. Loving the World Eaters battle reports." I know I'm putting it in a British accent. It's in dollars. I found you guys via Tabletop Titans, and now I am watching you a bit more than the boys at Tabletop Titans. Lol.
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 Is that because of the World Eaters?
That's not me saying lol, by the way. That's him saying lol.
Oh, okay.
So yes, yeah, okay.
When do you score? End of the command phase.
End of the command phase, you
Right.
score
1 CP, which puts me on
1 CP. You go down to 1. You're on
My
2.
medic is going to heal D3 models back into that unit, because then it might mean that I hold 3. Because I do this in the command phase. Oh, I get 1.
So it doesn't matter.
We should have the banner.
At the back.
Boop.
I mean, that's a bold choice for one to be considering he fights first.
That's fine. He could back out. Just to run away.
No, but basically,
You just wanted the 5
what,
points.
if I'd got a 3, a 5, or a 6, I would have 3 the whole command squad back, which means I would have held that, which means I would have got 15 points.
You only got 4 guys with axes there.
Because he killed one on. Well, I died. One died.
Oh, getting
Getting
out.
out.
Yeah, of course. I remember.
Yeah.
Right then.
You remember?
He is going to tell these people to re-roll all hits, because why wouldn't you? He's going to tell that tank
To be better.
to re-roll 1s.
Just be better.
Just be better.
less
And then,
shit.
I know he won't. He tell it to this vanquisher, and then it'll bounce onto that vanquisher.
So not on that.
No.
So just re-roll hits on the vanquishers.
And then this lady's going to tell the heavy bolter team to take aim.
And be better.
Yup. And then
Your vanquishers aren't going to do very much.
you never know.
They're going to kill probably the berserks.
Well, he's going to walk over here.
And maybe the champ of the E. The champ of the E might get a pummeling now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a problem for you, Rob.
It is.
Although he's only winning you on 3s.
And he's got a hit.
He has got a hit, and he's not doing particularly great with that right now.
No. Yeah, Macbarius, come on.
Polar Macbarius.
I thought he was
bear.
going to commit Macbarius a bit earlier.
It can't be stopped.
I was, but I was conscious that you had E-Champ loitering.
So, you know, we were discussing the changes to the list that you would make to the Votan.
Yeah.
Or
Earlier.
before stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we would potentially add in.
I gave
Go.
Joe a list idea, he then made it an actual list.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we've got 20 Berserks and E-Champ, and you've got 4 Sagittars, and like that, no big tank, no wasting points on Tech Marine with a big hammer, good gun. So that would be really useful, because actually my Berserks, when I play them, because I don't overcommit the Land Fortress too much because the hammer guy can't keep up.
Do you know
Combine
what?
them.
Brom,
It's a bit slow.
every Votan list I'm seeing at the moment, specifically a lot of the Votan lists I'm seeing are typically running double Land Fortresses and the Tech Marine. And it's not bad. And you know, I've
can understand why.
I've played into it and lost into it. Not by a great deficit, but I have lost into it. But there's 700 odd points plus.
In 2 models.
Well, 3 strictly if you,
Three, 'cause
if
you
you
got
consider
the-
the cog guy.
Cog
It's 700 to 800 points just tied up, sat at the back. And because it's 700 to 800 points, people are also so frightened about pushing them forward because there's 800
to
points
push
in an army.
I feel
You have
like
to
with
push a
that,
little bit,
I
though.
feel like with that Votan list, they probably lose more games than they win. They probably do a lot of damage to their opponent because they're not taking the board. They give up so much of the board. To
The issue is you have to take some of the board. You have to, because they're only 18-inch like beamers.
I think the real play in this army, in my opinion, is Berserks and Thunderkin. That's what I think the real play
So
is.
the Grav Thunderkin specifically.
Grav Thunderkin, I think, currently are just better. That's a meta choice, though.
Yeah.
I like the beam a lot.
Yeah.
I really like the beam, especially in a big unit. Rolling a 5-man unit and hitting it 30 inches away, meaning everything else, if you hit with all 5, is taking 10 hits.
Or 34
is
inches.
exceptional. Yeah. But current meta, I like the Grav choices because they're just more shots, more reliable.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe, carry on.
Vanquisher, E-champ.
Smoke.
I've hit you. A 3.
So 2. Oh! He's rolled a 1.
You can look at that CP all you want, Joe, but
No. Las Cannon,
Misses.
reroll 1. Hit. Wounds on a 4. Wounds. Or when you're in one.
4 up. Fine.
Oh. That Vanquisher.
boof.
So that Vanquisher that drove all the way over there
Actually,
to see
no,
my Sagittar.
Oh no, the Plasma Cution is going to shoot at him. So D6 plus blah blah. So
Ooh.
9. We're going to overcharge.
Just a 9, actually.
You should definitely have shot the other tank first. Because that could have wasted that. This is going to kill him.
I've taken a mortal wound on that. But that
Again?
auto wounds. Yeah.
You haven't... Is this it here?
Yeah.
So it's on 8, yeah?
Yeah. Would be 3s, now 4s.
Okay. Is that because you're now wounded?
No, this is the wound. So that is. 4,
Oh, because of my -1.
4 invulnerable saves.
4 invulnerable saves
Yeah.
of the 4 up.
Yep.
This feels like playing Eddie with Harlequins. It was.
Heavy bolter.
But yeah, no, that's...
Yeah, I'm not re-rolling ones. 1 auto wound. There you go, done.
No, fine.
A Vanquisher.
No.
Re-roll 1.
You can actually, can't you? Yes, you
Hits. A 3.
No.
Oh, he's dead.
Minus
Oh no,
is
you
too-
get a
too
6
high.
up save.
Yeah, because I'm 2 damage. 2 up.
You got 2 up. He's dead.
Minus a lot, isn't it?
Minus 5. Ignores your
it's-
invuln.
Yeah.
It's 6 plus D3
Yeah, I'm
plus
definitely dead.
1 more wound.
I would have survived.
You got 6 wounds,
Yeah, I know.
so he's dead.
He's dead.
The mortal wound, I would have survived the mortal wound. Yeah, he's dead, Dave. That sucks a little bit.
And then
Excuse
the
me.
Cassor.
What are you doing?
I'm putting the
I just read the rules for the Plasmacutioner, by the way.
Yeah.
It's interesting. This is true of every plasma. I was just interested. Did you know you're supposed to check? You're supposed to select whether you overcharge or not before you select targets.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that so that they can then choose to pop smoke or not?
It says.
that's what it's
Well, it specifically says. This is just interesting because of order of operations. Before selecting targets, select one of the profiles below to make attacks with. It's interesting.
So nowadays, where it doesn't make you explode on 2s,
No,
It's
so
now
pop
just
smoke
ones.
doesn't make a difference.
so does it matter?
Wouldn't it?
It used to, definitely, when smoke made you...
But I mean, so I know Joe's always was going to overcharge there anyway into the E-champ, so it doesn't make any difference in this specific circumstance. But like, I've seen people who roll number of shots and go, "Oh, I'm overcharging." By the way, like, well, actually, you're supposed to do that before you've even rolled how many. Oh, I've seen that I've got loads of shots. I'm going to overcharge.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I mean, most of the time, you can tell whether people are going to or not. It's normally pretty clear.
But they've selected the target at that point as well.
Yes, it's before then.
So they're meant to pick overcharge or not, then roll a number of shots, and then pick a target? Or is it...
I think
Because
you
that's the order, isn't it?
You would.
You can roll, mate. I don't know where you're going.
This
Cassican.
is Cassican into
Into- Okay. Yeah, good.
No, you would choose whether you're overcharging, select your
Can see it.
target.
I'll tell you what. I'll take a bunch out.
So you would choose if you're overcharging,
Roll.
then select your target, and then you would roll number of shots.
Okay.
That's the order.
Yeah.
They're still talking about films and chat now. They're killing my postcard business.
Uh, 6 auto wounds so far. Hang on 1 minute.
And then
Kazarakin doing Kazarakin things.
Oh, yours is 4. Boop. -2. So -1.
it's
So whatever,
4s.
whatever that unit save is.
1, 2, 3, 4 wounds, which is 1, 2, 3, and 1 wound on him, I think. I think he's got 2.
All
I'll
of
check.
his robots have died.
I don't need the robots anymore, they're worth a wound.
Robot.
And I'll just check if the assistant's got 2 or 1.
He's 2, I think.
I think he's 2 as well. But his assistant's got a good gun as well.
Lord Polar McBarris. Oh no, I'm going to bolt pistol those berserkers. Or berserks. Bang! Missed. Right, Polar McBarris is charging in.
Do you want to shoot his pistols anywhere?
No,
Yeah.
you can't. Is it not in range of
It's
anyone?
Oh, okay, because it's 18 inch.
Is 18 inch? He might be in range of that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you would. You could.
I'm going to check because I think it's 12.
Yeah, I thought it was 18. I might be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong in this circumstance, actually.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Really?
For some reason, I thought his pistols were 18.
12. 2
Oh,
shots.
I stand corrected.
So I've charged in. I get
Yep.
6 attacks, don't you know?
Yeah. I get to fight on death.
Do you?
Yes.
They all hit.
Cool. I don't think mine's a activate on a 4 either. I think it's just a fight on death. Isn't it?
I wound you on 3s.
You're going to kill me, aren't you?
That is 4
You don't even
wounds.
know this. 4.
4.
4 5 ups. You single damage or 2 damage?
2 damage.
Okay, so 4 5 ups. Take that one out, and then 6 5 ups. Yeah.
Well, no, because they're
2 up, 2 up, 2 up.
2 up, 2 up, 2 up.
Yeah. So 2 5 ups, 2 5 ups,
Oh, one's alive.
and then 2 5 ups. So one's not
So
alive. 'cause
two have died because they've got one.
One.
Have they got how many wounds have they got?
2. So
Really?
So kill 1.5. Well done,
Wow.
Jojo.
They're
and
good, Jay.
the destroyed model gets to fight back.
He does.
So he fights with 3 attacks into McBarrius. Because why not?
It's twice.
It's twice.
What's his warlord trait? I realise I haven't been getting one.
Refunding CPs.
And wound once.
On who?
McBarrius. It's -3. 3
He's
damage. -3.
Got
You
4 up
up
in one.
Okay.
He's on Mega Bear. Mega Bear.
One's down. And one took a wound.
Oh, you
I-
fight Brom.
My turn to fight.
I'm interrupting, Jojo.
I get a command point back.
There's no point me interrupting, is there? Oh no, I could, because it did suffer
did
some
you?
stuff.
What do you mean interrupting? Did he charge anywhere else?
No. Oh, I
So-
just get to fight, don't I?
So you,
Yeah. Should I hit McBarrius?
fucking
If you want to.
I think it's the right thing to do, isn't it? But this guy can't fight, so these 2 will hit McBarrius, and that guy will swing into them. Okay.
Mr. Polar.
So, 2 guys into McBarrius.
The guy into my command squad.
Oh, what are you doing?
Cadia stands.
I don't know.
We don't kneel. That's why there's no kneeling models in
Let's see if you get it back.
I do.
It's good job you didn't move.
It's good thing I remembered that in turn 4.
McBarrius for 4s. Yeah, it's fine. I should have spent CB. It's fine.
I am toughness 4.
McBarrius! They're strength 10. So 2s.
So 3 invulnerable saves.
3 invulnerable saves.
1 goes through. 3 damage.
Yeah.
Gets reduced to 2.
And then 3 into the other guys. I should definitely have spent that CB.
4s.
Because of Cadia. There you go, 1. Shut up. It'll be fine, Joe.
Did you want to re-roll that cog twice? No?
There you go. See, it's fine.
How many?
It's only the 1.
Just the 1.
Just the 1.
I have to take it on the officer because she's already taken wounds.
Agreed. 4 up.
She's got a 5 up.
Oh, dear.
3 damage.
Yes.
She's got 2 wounds left.
Cool.
She's dead.
Cool. Yes!
But then the two veterans will now clubber you.
Okay. To be fair, the medic does more damage.
Yeah. So I'm hitting you on that. Oh, re-roll the 1 because of Solar McBarrius.
Come on, Bear.
Ooh, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
5 ups. They're single damage, aren't they?
Yeah. And then 4 ups. They're so annoying.
To be fair, you yeah. Good. See, that's why we need 20 of them. That's definitely got to be a thing.
I mean,
20
I
of them,
killed
2
Ecamp,
Sagittars.
which was-
I've been
Two
saying
additional
for
Sagittars.
ages.
Yeah, and I've been agreeing for
Joe,
ages.
did you score any secondaries?
I forgot I had secondaries. Do I actually pull any?
I have no idea.
Yes.
I don't think I did.
I think you did. Investigate site.
You didn't because it's still the old ones, Joe.
Well, that sucks, mate.
Area denial.
No.
No retreat, no surrender.
You fell back. And
Assassination.
You
I
did
got
kill.
assassination for 5.
Yeah.
That's some going. That getting a score without knowing what you were doing.
That was pretty good, actually.
I'm gonna.
Area denial is pretty easy, mate. You've only got to kill those 3 berserks.
We're going into the last turn, aren't we? I'm gonna keep both of them actually.
But
Area denial and no retreat, no surrender.
Okay, so we're gonna move into battle round 5.
okay.
Brom, you hold 1.
I do hold 1. I do hold 2.
Is that it?
Don't hold 3.
Not hold 3 because that's contested.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Muck Barriers. I need to kill 1 more to that.
So you've got to 40 on your primary. Not bad going. You're at 25 on your secondary.
Which sucks. And so I've got tempting target still.
Did you get defend stronghold last round?
I did.
Okay, so you're actually on 30
Cool.
for your secondary.
Tempting target was a mistake.
So you need to get all 3 here to max it. Go.
So no prisoners
Uh-oh.
and
Not
hold
a
the
great-
limes.
Not a great time to pull no prisoners.
I think some new orders. I can do it. Can I do it on tempting target?
Yep.
Because I'm thinking that no prisoners is a shame, but tempting target I'm just not getting to. Now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend a CP and do blood and guts. That's
doable.
doable.
It's not.
It's not doable actually,
He's
because I haven't got 3 units that can do.
pretty
enough
bugger
damage.
fucked here. Chat, it looks like this.
Yeah.
So no prisoners. Do 30 wounds of damage or table him. Hold the limes.
Hold the limes.
Stop things from
It's
getting in
okay.
range of his deployment zone. And blood and guts. Kill 3 things in melee.
Yeah.
Melee.
Okay.
So we're going to go to top down. And I'm going to say Wolf Den Miniatures, who found us basically because of World Eaters, because of Titans and World Eaters content,
Yeah.
is a savage bastard. Okay.
Right.
Got an RTT this weekend. World Eaters list is Lord Avocado, Khan, 4x5 Berserkers, 1x8 Berserkers, 2x3 8-bound, 1 unit of Jackals, 2x3 Exalted 8-bound, 1 unit of 5 Terminators, a Hellbrute with a Melter and Scourge, and 2 Rhinos.
Oh.
He says he's thinking of dropping the Terminators for a Lord of Juggernaut and 2 Spawn, or trade the Terminators for another 4 8-bound. Thoughts?
Oh.
So I would. So if you've got the 4 8-bound, okay, here's my genuine opinion. If you've got the 4 8-bound, the Lord of Juggernaut and the 2 Spawn already, this is what I would do: is I'd probably look at dropping Khan and dropping the Terminators, taking the Lord of Juggernaut 2 Spawn and the extra 8-bound.
Yeah.
That's what I would do personally. My list that I'm building competitively at the moment is Lord on Juggernaut, Lord Avocado, 6x5 Berserkers, 2x10 Jackals, 2 units of 5 8-bound, 2 units of 3 Exalted, 2 Rhinos, 3 Spawn. That's the list. Done. So you're not far off. I would almost definitely go for the Spawn and other Juggernaut over the Terminators, simply because you get access to more core movement and you get 2 quick trade units for Drowned in Blood and for Blood Tithe. But the 8-bound just outperform Terminators in every way.
Oh, yeah.
They're so good. So
Where's
so
his
good.
RTT? Is it down at Entoyment?
I don't think so, since he's super chatting in dollars, Joe.
I don't know. I'm going to the RTT on Saturday.
Yeah.
Down at Entoyment in Poole.
What are you taking?
Flesh Terrors.
Are you going to get that second Brutalis painted this week then?
I'm going to get it done.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. I'm going to get that second one done. Because my list is Gabriel Seth, Chaplain, Sanguinary Priest, 4 units of Assault Intercessors.
Yeah. Many Blade Guard, Big Wow,
Many Blade Guard.
and some Dreadnoughts.
The 2 Dreadnoughts. Hang on, I'll double check.
So, look,
So it's Seth, Chaplain, Priest, 3 units of Assault Intercessors, 1 unit of Infiltrators, 1 unit of 5 Blade Guard, 2 units of 6 Blade Guard, 2 Brutalis Dreadnoughts, a unit of 5 Death Company, and 2 Judiciars.
Oh,
And the Judiciars are because of World Eaters.
that's the end of his turn.
so Wolfden has said, thanks for the advice, not a fan of Khan. I love Khan, and actually, all of his rules but one are great compared to what he used to be. So he hits like a tank. No, bar 2, I guess. He hits like a tank. He gets 10 attacks. He's strength 7, -4, 3 damage. He's very killy. I really like him. However, he dies really quickly because he's only got a 4 vulnerable save. He's only toughness 4. He's only got 6 wounds, which is pretty typical for a Space Marine. So some people are like, well, hang on, that's not that bad. It's not that bad. But here comes the real crux as to why he dies so quickly. He has a 6-inch move that you can't boost. And if you play with the Juggernauts, the 8-bound, and the Berserkers right, everything just outpaces him. Everything outpaces him, and he just gets left behind. And people find it very, very, very easy to skirt around a Khan charge.
Yeah.
But it's much harder to skirt around an 8-bound charge who can move 11 and then charge.
Yeah, the point, even if you're not taking him, it's just better just to take more 8-bound because they're just more efficient because they can fight on death. You can make them flat 3 damage. They get just as many attacks.
They can heroic intervene 6 rather than 3.
They've still got the invulnerable save.
Yeah, I mean, I even rate arguably. So Khan's 140 points, and Exalted 8-bound are 135. And 135 points for Exalted 8-bound gets you 9 toughness 5, 4-up invulnerable save wounds, rather than 6 toughness 4, 4-up invulnerable saves. Granted, they can't be character blocked, but they have that weapon skill 2+. They've all got chain fists.
They all move 11.
They move 9 Exalted because they don't get the buff from core units because they're not core. But they're still quicker. They still move 9.
But then they stop units from falling back though in combat.
They can on a 4+. Yes, they can do an Angron,
which is very, very good.
Yeah.
Okay. There's not a lot we can do.
How
But
did
we're gonna
those
shoot some
bikes
stuff.
get there?
I advanced.
Okay, does that mean you can't shoot?
Yeah, because I'm hunter weapons.
Did you auto advance for a CP or did you just advance?
I can advance and it auto. No, I paid the CP.
You can auto advance for 1 CP. You
then
advance
I
12,
do-
and you're -1 to hit.
Yeah, which is what I did. So I've done a 4. I've moved here with the Hammerman in the middle. I'm going to bonk a. I'm going to bonk a Sentinel. I've got a Magnum Rail out and the missiles here to try and take out this tank. And then we're going to hopefully survive this. So here, they're -1 hit and stuff to try and stop you holding the middle so that you only hold 2 and not more.
At the end of my turn?
At the end of your turn. I know that's a thing, but and it may not matter. But we're going to try and get some stuff and some things. Okay? We've also hopefully pushed you that way a bit. All right? Ready? Things? Stuff? So, Magma Rail.
Just don't fuck it up, bro.
For this, into there.
Magna.
Magna. So I can re-roll 1s. Can't
Good.
Re-roll the 2.
Good.
I mean,
But
you can.
I can because I've got CP to burn. So,
Burn it, boy.
pick a different dice. Ciao! No.
Solid.
2 into 2.
Do you want your CP back?
No. Okay. It's not a thing. We're then going to do missile launcher into tank. So both. So the heavy shots first. The missiles. Joe, I'll re-roll that one for you. All right. Then I miss.
You mean that rule that we've been doing since this channel started?
It wasn't cocked enough that I couldn't have balanced the dice, but it's
I mean,
fine.
you could just bang the table. I'd have been okay with that.
It's fine. And then the
what
one
Joe
does wound.
-2?
It is -2 because I'm not within half range, and it's flat 3.
Ooh.
And then the L7 hits and is out of the tray and doesn't wound because it's a single damage, a single wound. So that's the thing. That sucks. We'll shoot. You got 10 on this, yeah?
10.
So we'll shoot these 2 guys at that. Okay.
Why are you sniggering?
Because I just love that his optimism. He's been playing this game for years, and he goes, 1 railgun and 1 missile launcher will kill a tank.
He's got half wounds. He's got less than half wounds.
I know. I'm aware.
Yeah.
He's on 5 wounds now.
Yeah. And if I'd done more damage, then he'd be dead. That's how the game works, isn't it?
I mean, that you are right. That is exactly how the game works, Brom.
Okay, so Hunter 3 going into this, and
Yeah.
then we'll do the whatever the ACOG thing has. His little assistant has a last beam. Okay, so
Lasbeam.
this is the 3s. There's the 3 shots hitting on 2s. Not that one.
5's auto wound, Brom, because you've got 2 jobbers on it.
Oh yeah,
So they're both auto but massively
Sweet.
wounded. Right?
yeah, that's the thing.
That's your rules.
Yeah, I just got excited about rolling the
What's
wound.
the minus?
The -3, and you've got a characteristic
Pass
of
left fail.
+3, haven't you? Or better.
Yeah.
Therefore, you take flat 3 damage.
Ooh, down to 7.
And then the ion beamer, last beamer even, it's a single pistol.
Sexy single,
Straight
ready
through,
to mingle.
-3.
Goes through.
It's a single damage beam. What a silly beam.
-3, you say?
-3 goes to it's -3.
Puts me on a 1-up save. So I pass. It's 1 damage.
He's not dead, Joe.
5 points.
You could have just taken it.
Well made.
There we go. That's the end of the shooting.
That's the end of that chapter.
That was underwhelming.
Yeah, charge.
Charge my sentinel.
And I'm in.
He'll jump up and judo kick you in the face.
Ciao.
He'll be like Steven Seagal.
With the chainsaw, not chainsawed.
All right. 3 attacks, because I'm not wounded of the wound types. I'm going to hit you on the hammer with the hammer thing. Hammer time. I'm not
He's
-3.
talking like you now, Joe.
You're right, Brom.
Hitting on 3s.
He seems stressed. Joe.
Ciao! You've only got a single one.
That's a triple bonk.
Strength 8.
That's a paddling.
Padow!
What's your minus?
Minus is 2.
Ooh.
2 damage goes to 3 damage because your save is better.
Oh, he's dead. Does he explode? Kind of want him to. Oh, he does! He kills that one helper man. There we go.
Mr. the Helper Man.
Yes! So I took some...
Got rid of that.
I got
grudge
1
token.
blood and guts so far
In melee?
in melee.
Do you want to finish the melee phase?
Only if I get to go next.
Nope.
That's not the phase.
6 swords from
I don't know what you're worried. You fight on death for
I
free.
do, yeah, I know.
Mr. the Bear Bareface. I've hit you that many times.
I don't have enough attacks to get blood and guts 3 times.
I have wounded you that many times. 4 to be precise.
But they're multi-damage.
They are multi-ball.
Okay. Right. 5 ups. I saved 1. Get rid of that.
2 damage each. You've got 1 guy on 1 wound already.
Oh,
You've got to do them in
Jojo.
2s.
So one guy is alive. Next guy is dead.
Yeah.
So that one guy.
Yeah.
One guy. And that guy's alive on 1 wound. So one guy dies. He
Wait,
gets to fight you.
This is why
back.
I told you that Berserks were so good.
Why did you...
No one was listening to me.
Who's he fighting?
I'm going to fight the other guys, I think.
Yeah.
I should fight McBerryson because stuff and things. Because he's a bear. We should fight Berryson.
But the bear essential.
Bear necessities.
No, we'll fight these guys because they've yet to fight.
1 CP roll hits.
Yes, that's what I said.
Who's this with your dead guy, yeah?
Yeah. And
I'm not going to pile in then.
I don't think you get real hits on the one that's dying, by the way.
no, that's fine. So that
hit?
auto wounds,
Yeah.
that hits and goes out of the box and then wounds.
So-
So 2 go through.
And they're 3 damage each.
Just
you
2.
said. 2?
They're
But they're 3 damage each. So the bannerman
-3, 3 damage.
is
each.
dead. The medic
Finally.
is dead. There
Good.
you go.
I say that's the guy, and now I get to
I-
activate,
I'm not
but you
pi-
didn't pile in,
I've not piled in. So you can't fight.
which is fine.
Such a gamey dickhead.
Of course he is.
Love it. Love it, Joe.
Yeah. Whereas if I fought McBerryson,
If you'd fought McBarius, you could have
Oh,
done
you could have just taken the guy off the back.
I didn't pull off the guy at the front. He did.
Until you offer him. Which one do you want to take off then? Where do you want to go?
Well,
Huh?
as the wound here is on him, whoa, it would be there.
Yeah?
Cool. So now I'm going to activate.
It's because it was in the middle of 2 models.
I like the fact that you pulled the model off of him.
and then did pile in.
I took off the model that had the dice directly next to it.
Suspect Joe there.
I took off that one guy that had the model next.
Suspect
Because he just
Joe.
he's like, I'm going to put this dice here. A
was-
model in this unit
Yeah.
has lost a wound. I'm not going to tell you which one,
It's not part of the rules.
but it is.
It is.
You've missed twice.
I have missed twice, and you've got no,
I've got no grudge
because
tokens.
you haven't killed anyone yet.
No.
So, but I do get to re-roll these because I spent CP, and that didn't help.
No.
And then,
You're strength 10.
I'm
So
strength 10.
2s.
So all of them,
Yeah.
-3, but you're in bun.
4s.
Flat 3 smackers.
Oh,
Get out, McBear.
I'm going to spend 2 of my CP to re-roll 1.
I would.
Ah! He's
You're
fine.
such a dick.
He takes 4 damage. He's down to 2.
Joe, if you'd done that, I could have had.
Oh, if he,
Blood and guts.
He's just stopped you from scoring 5 points.
Yeah. Such a gamey book.
So gamey.
So, I know, playing the game and all that malarkey. So I think that's
Therefore I am.
it.
I mean, that's the end of your turn, right?
That is the end of my current turn, and I haven't scored any points yet. So we've now got to see what Joe does.
So
Okay.
I've got Area Denial.
You
I've
do
got
have Aerodynamic.
No Retreat, No Surrender Galaxy Quest. I have Defend Stronghold.
No way.
Yes way.
Oh, okay.
That's a real problem for you, Brom.
Well, I can't do anything about it. So, what's the point of worrying about something you can't do anything about?
So Mr. the Joe looks like this. Uh-oh.
Mr. Polar Mabarius will give the Kassakin, surprise, surprise, reroll all hits and wounds. And take aim.
And
Today, I
spend
get a
all the
CP.
CP.
I'm up to 2. I'm up to 3 again.
Did you roll to see if you got the 2 that you spent back for...
Because I already got 1 back this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the start
When
he was doing stuff with it.
Yeah. And then he'll put take aim on them, and then he'll tell this Vanquisher here to re-roll 1s. He shall. That's what he shall
It's
do.
nice that you can give orders out of the combat that you're in.
Order! And then he's going to tell the
It's quite good, isn't it?
heavy ability team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, no. He's going to tell that guy there to re-roll 1s, which will bounce onto there, and then Milady will tell this Lehman Ruts Vanquisher here to re-roll 1s, and then the heavy bolter team to take aim on Tiny Dwarf Man.
Sven Daxfist, thank you so much for upgrading your membership to Scald. What a legend.
So that
What a legend.
auto advance was a thing as well. There was a
1 CP strat.
yeah, it was a 1 CP strat followed by
A kick in the wiener.
because it was, as you say, there was multi parts to it, wasn't it?
I think it gives you -1 to hit as well if you advance.
So it's Mag Riders is the other
Riders
part,
of the Mag.
which I'm doing. All right, probably, maybe.
If you advance, you spend a CP, and then you can...
Can't re-roll the hit
Oh, that's the one. Can't roll the hit. Thank you.
and
Just
advance
right.
and is -1 attack, -1 to hit.
Yeah.
Right then.
If I need it,
Yeah.
I don't have to spend it.
Yeah, I just wanted you to make you aware that it
Yeah.
existed. When they're selected.
What
as a
you were on
target
about
of a
is
charge.
the
Or advance for 1 CP.
yeah.
I'm going to shoot your Tech Priest man, that incredibly annoying creature, with a Vanquisher cannon.
Okay, I don't think he's very good, mate.
I've hit him.
Yeah, I don't think he's got 2 up save.
He's dead.
He's got many wounds, Joe. I could ignore them all on nothing.
He's not a tank, nor has he got an exosuit.
No, he's dead. So you fired everything at him. So
I
that's
fired a Vanquisher. I feel better about life because he's dead. now.
because
Right.
you killed them.
The Kassakin,
Yeah,
2 CP,
yeah.
mortal wounds. Auto wounds on 5s, mortal wounds, and we're going to shoot your bicyclettes.
Okay, I spend a CP,
2.
-1 to hit, and you can't reroll.
You're
the hit.
already -1 to hit.
No, I'm now -1 to hit,
You're
And you can't roll the hit roll.
and you can't
can't
reroll the hit
reroll the
roll.
hit roll,
Can't
that's good,
reroll the
isn't
reroll,
it?
Can't reroll the damage roll.
oh. Well, that's yeah.
So,
So
but you've done the mortal wound thing.
yeah.
I've got 7 wounds to get through.
I mean, he should do it.
He should do it.
But you're making it as hard as possible for him.
Yeah.
6, 7, pistol.
Do you know what would be even funnier, Joe? Is if you don't kill them,
Yeah.
and then the berserks kill McBerrison.
Well, I hit you on 2s.
No,
Threes
Threes,
now.
because you might as well. And you can't re-roll.
1 mortal wound, 2 mortal wounds,
3.
3 mortal wounds, 4 mortal
Oh, 5s
wounds,
as well.
5 mortal wounds, 6 more. They're dead.
No, they're not. I've
7
got 1
wounds-
wound left.
7 wounds in the unit.
True story or not true story?
Do you also want to roll those armor saves, those invulnerable saves, Brom?
Yeah.
Of the ones these because
Because these count as well, don't they?
yeah, so 5 ups. They're dead.
Do they explain? No.
The Vanquisher over there is going to shoot your Sagittar.
I think it was as good as I could have got. I don't think
Where's
I got
the "it's
outside.
already dead" meme?
The Sagittar has been missed. Plasma Cutioner.
At the Sagittar? Yes.
It's already dead. It's already dead.
I like that you're trying.
6
They're
wounds.
hits, yeah?
No, that's the wound.
They're the 3 wounds, yeah.
No, that's
And then those.
There's one there as well.
Oh, and that one there.
That's a-
Cool.
There we go.
Cool.
Cool.
5 ups.
It's
It's very dead.
Yes. Does it explode?
no.
It's already dead, Joe.
I'm going to charge Cyphers Kane, Commissar of
Joe-
the Imperium, into those berserks.
It's already dead.
Cool. So you're going to fight.
Yeah.
You're not
Kane.
charging the Kazakin in as well.
Yeah, why
They've got
not?
so many attacks.
They're in. I'm not going to move them, but they're in there.
Are they?
I'm giving it to Commissar.
They actually get.
They're in there. They're all in there. But Commissar Kane, Hero of the Imperium,
I've only got 1 CP, haven't I?
with his.
Yeah, that's fine.
power sword. He's modelled with a chainsword, so that's what it will be. I've hit you thrice.
Thrice.
Is it single damage, isn't it?
Yeah. I have wounded you once.
Oh, once. Oh.
Just the once, because I'm only
So,
strength
5
3.
up.
Ooh.
4 up. Yes, fine.
That's fine. Then the Caterkin.
Well, you had enough to be able to get them all in.
You failed, didn't you?
Yeah, you rolled.
I rolled
Did he?
11.
Yeah.
Did he?
So 22 attacks, Joe.
2, 3,
Is it?
4,
2
5,
attacks each.
Oh, nice.
Plus 1 for the sergeant, plus 1 for the chainsaw on the side.
10, 11, 12. Right. 4s though. But I'm re-rolling all hits.
And you only did. You did all 22, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Let's get rid of this. We don't need this now. Finally, end of turn 5. We don't need it.
5s.
I don't know what that is.
I mean, that wasn't as good as it
That
could have
wasn't
been.
great. But there is an exact amount of wounds in there to kill the unit.
There's a chance, Joe. You're telling me there's a chance.
So 5s.
We're off to a good start.
And they're single damage, aren't they?
They are 4.
And I suffer 1 to kill 1 and 1 to take a wound off 1.
Yeah.
So where's that killed one swinging?
So he's dying.
Yeah.
So he's going to. How many wounds has Barius got left?
2.
Cool. I'm going to hit Barius.
You're going to hit Mr. McBarius.
Yeah. Because no prison. I'm not going to get near 30.
How many
am
wounds
I?
does the commissar have?
4.
Okay.
So Barius.
You've hit
All
him
the hits.
thrice.
Thrice. Shut up, Joe.
2s.
Shut up.
Thrice. Okay.
4s.
Oh! Okay, so he dies,
Yeah.
and then I get to fight with the other guy
Yeah.
who's not in range of Barius.
So he has to fight the commissar
So-
or the
Commissar.
other people.
Well, let's fight the Commissar.
Bonk.
Bonk.
2 hits.
2 hits.
To woos. He's like an owl.
I would have spent my last CP. Because
So we roll hits.
Yeah. Good.
Good. 2s, my dear boy.
Hurrah!
5s.
5s.
Yeah.
Get bonked.
He's dead.
He's bonked.
Hey. Good.
That gets you no prisoner.
That gives me blood and guts.
Brom.
Yes. And gets me holding my limes.
It does mean that I can't pile in with Lord Solar
And
to fight that one guy.
but you do hold the objective because
I
the
do.
Caskin will
I
all
do.
around it.
But what you've done there, Brom,
Yeah.
is stopped me from getting area denial
Yes, I have.
with that one guy. Unless you've rolled a 6 for your leadership test.
I only lost one.
Unless
This,
you lost 2.
one this go.
I forgot to shoot you with my pistol.
It doesn't matter. No, you missed. There, fine.
I was going to let it go as well, Joe. Have that.
So the so I didn't get no prisoners, but I did get hold my limes and blood and guts.
Yeah.
So I got the 2, and then Joe got.
Joe
his-
didn't get area denial.
He didn't get that.
But I got no retreat, no surrender, and defend stronghold.
You did. And how
did.
many objectives do you hold now?
3.
You do hold 3, unfortunately, which will give you the win.
So, before we put the objectives on, oh no, Brom.
It was close, though, isn't it?
It's very close.
5 points in it.
At the end of about round 5, the Leagues of Votan finish on 90 points, 40 primary, 40 secondary. And the Astra Militarum finish on 95,
You know what that is, Joe?
40 secondary, 45 primary.
You know what that is, Joe? It's the whatever it was where you took 5 points off me.
Whatever it was.
You prevented me scoring 5 points, didn't you, earlier?
To stop it from being a draw, yeah.
Yeah. Here, when you brought a guy back
Yeah.
or something.
No,
like
well,
that.
no, it's because
Was it?
it's because you piled in that way to fight the.
Yeah.
But the problem was, I think, if you'd sent the E-Champ out earlier, I think you would have won.
Yeah,
And the Berserk.
yeah, I know.
Because they would have just gone. "Bleh."
Yeah.
Because I've had this heavy bolter team and that officer just sat on that objective here, and then that unit of guard have literally sat on an objective over there. Yeah,
You've done nothing about this.
I didn't need to. All I had to do was just keep
Taking the middle.
taking
If
the
we look at
middle.
the top down, you have, if
gave
we're
me this.
honest,
My Casterkin are over here.
Yeah.
if we're honest, you've just gently traded into the middle.
Yeah.
That's what you've done.
Yeah. perfectly traded into the middle just to prevent each other from scoring the max points. The only time I managed to get the 15, including the middle, was through Battle to Supremacy, which you also got another time. So yeah, full trade game.
Full trade.
Yeah, I mean, look, exactly, right? And you can tell it's a full trade game because of the score, essentially. And if, dare I say this, if Joe had gone first and Brom had gone second, because going second meant you could step onto that objective at the end and hold it at the end of the game. So, you know, it was actually a good game. It was interesting, only because I don't like two shooting armies hitting each other.
No.
But this traded okay, it traded well.
With this, like with the guard, I do want the horses in it for I do like the idea of running 3 units of armoured sentinels and 3 units of horses. And then you take Swift as the Wind and Obsec.
Okay.
Because then it means that sentinels move 10, the horses move 14, and they're all Obsec.
What do you mean Obsec?
You can give them the it's the tank one that gives them.
Doesn't give them Obsec, just makes them count as more models.
Oh, okay.
Obsec only comes from orders.
Yeah.
But you can give them Obsec from an order.
Yeah.
For a
Because
Perfectus order.
you can do, like, if you've got loads and loads of horses and loads of sentinels, it does become quite a fun combat-based army.
So what you can do, because Lord Polar is also on a horse, he can keep up with the Rough Riders, and then he can give them Perfectus orders because he knows all the orders, and he can make them Obsec, which is quite tasty. Yeah, it's quite nice.
So, or you take recon operators and Swift as the Wind. So basically, all infantry, cavalry, and sentinels get a 6-inch free move at the start of the game.
But Joe, if you're going to have your cavalry charge, the thing that chat really wants to know is it a Helm Steeple Ministerial cavalry charge?
It depends.
Or is it a Flash Gordon cavalry charge?
Depends on what time of day it is.
Flying horses.
It depends on whether I have a wizard in my army, basically.
If you've got
if my wizard starts in my army, then it's Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
If I don't have wizards, then it's Ministerial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the wizard was at Ministerith.
And it was.
Yeah, but he wasn't part of the cavalry charge.
No, he wasn't. That's true.
No.
No. But you can't have a wizard on a horse in Astra Militarum.
You'll have to start him in Deep Strike Reserve, though.
Can't I?
if it's Helm's Deep, you have to start in Reserve.
I like the idea of putting a wizard on a horse.
Can you do that?
Because the Primaris Psychic comes on a 32mm base now, so you could probably fit one of the Krieg horses on it.
Next
Because they've got their feet are all quite close together because they kind of just stood there. So you just have him looking really uncomfortable on a horse, like "Woo!" That's why he doesn't move as fast because he doesn't know how to ride it properly. Or like in Sherlock Holmes 2, where he's riding it backwards. He's like, "Woo." Well, they give him a pony, don't they? Everyone else is on a full-size horse, and then Sherlock's on a tiny little Shetland pony. And
I've seen it.
They cough
It
and
is funny.
fart at the same time.
Yeah.
Shetland ponies.
I actually quite like those.
They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jude Law,
They-
incredible.
They
Watson.
R&D it
Yeah.
all over the place.
Right, cool, okay. Good, we're done. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, you incredible people. Thank you so much for all the gifted memberships, for the people that have chosen to take out their own memberships or upgrade, and thank you so much for all the super chatters. You people are all amazing. Big shout out to Brom and Joe for playing what was a semi-entertaining game, even though I had to remind them of most of their rules.
No, you have to remind me of my rules. You had to critique my Lord of the
Rings.
Roll all
Realms. Lord of the Gape.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Thank you, Brom.
Well,
Thank you.
I know I got
Thank you
a
for
few things
semi-learning
needed
your...
checking, but
A few things.
I really quite enjoyed playing the Votan, actually. It was quite good. I definitely would prefer it with 20 Berserks.
So you're saying you want me to order you some more Berserks?
I definitely want Joe to paint some more Berserks.
I mean, he's got 5 more.
Yeah, so I need
and the
2 more
Tragitars.
boxes.
We're going to need those, I think, because otherwise we haven't got delivery.
Realistically, we need 2 more boxes of Sagittars, 2 more boxes of Berserks, and then we've got a semi-competent army then.
Yeah.
See, chat, this is what they do. They just spend my money all the time.
We haven't got to the Orcs yet.
No, we haven't. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, is the 40k show. We'll hang out some more. Thursday will be another live game. I don't even know who's playing yet. I haven't looked. Don't ask me, I haven't looked.
No, we haven't decided yet.
I don't know if have you even put it on.
I have not yet.
You have not. Oh yeah.
I mean, he didn't do tonight, I did that.
Yeah.
No, I started it. I did
Yeah, he
half
started
of
it.
Joe started tonight's programme by putting Joe guard.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
And he did that a couple of weeks ago.
Tempest. I was like Joe, Guard, Tempest.
And we did discuss it last
and
night.
then I was like new unit because I put the Rogan Josh in.
Yeah.
So
I thought you were bringing the horses.
Right.
I put them built.
Right.
Anyway,
Right.
thank you very much. See you in the next one.
I have a wonderful time.
Bye.